Hello everybody, and welcome back to another D&D stream. So last week a lot of things happened, and everyone here is super excited to get into the second Mighty of Minus D&D stream. I'm just going to quickly go through introducing everyone again. Getting them to introduce themselves. So first of all, if Hans the Sly would like to introduce themselves.
I'm Shannon. I'll be playing as Hans the Sly.
Cool. Olin, do you want to go next?
I am Duke, and I am playing as Olin, a member of the Oracle, who is come to make a decent living in the city by selling his skills and his craft.
Nice. A lot of trickery and a lot of shenanigans going to be going down with you out there. Next, next Ori.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I will be playing Ori.
Okay, cool. Sera.
Hi, my name's Daniel Goosens. I'll be playing Sera Scarlet, Tiefling Wizard, and about to beat some fools in this episode.
Cool. T.
Hi, I'm Beth, and I will be playing T, a Halfling Ranger.
And I am obviously John. I will be playing Yrsa Ulfield, or Wolf Bear. And the last person, but very much not least, DM the Almighty. Who are you playing?
I'm playing all the NPCs you'll be meeting on this adventure. So, my name is Dylan. I'm the DM, as I have stated previously, and I'm excited to get into the second episode of this. Awesome.
Cool. Right, I'm just gonna quickly go over. So I'm just gonna like circle who's who. So this is Hans' character. This is Sarah's character. This one's my character. I should have been doing this while you were introducing yourselves. But this one, who's this? Is this Ori, or is this Olin or Ori?
That's Olin.
Olin. This is Olin. This
Olin,
one's
yeah.
Ori, and then this one's T. Okay. If DM the Almighty wants to
This one's
take over,
Oblak.
and then this little one's Oblak.
Yes, small boy. Okay. There we are. Okay. Is the music still? Did the music change in volume at all, or?
Yeah, it's a little bit loud, so I turned it down a little bit, so that's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
It's
Yeah, it was a little bit loud for me to like concentrate on what I was saying. Sorry, I'm still like putting links and stuff for the stream, but
Cool.
okay. So the last time so I can read it out. Last time our adventure began. We started the adventure with most of our heroes were new to Louvain, arriving for the first time for their first proving trial. A very big event that happens every 4 years in Ingvild. It's a massive event that's kind of like a big cultural thing, I suppose, is the easiest way to put it. And we met T and Sera in Hero's Walk. Ori was exploring the market and docks districts. Yrsa was signing up to the proving trials to prove herself. Olin was flying his trade as an oracle. He managed to rope in a hobgoblin and predicted that there would be a little girl in his life who would bring great pain but also great happiness, and also to avoid eating too much during the event, lest he need an especially long trip to the bathroom. Hans, he was in the Troll's Pit Inn, and he confronted Akil, a shrewd businessman who was planning to sell the Fura Yrsa, which is the city's only brothel, and none of only Hans knows this. But he basically what he's doing is he's planning to get a business partnership, and he's going to kind of renovate the place so that he can bring in better clientele. But unfortunately, that's going to mean that all of the working girls currently are going to like be displaced and out of jobs while he gets quote unquote better ladies, more refined ones, as some might say. And Hans isn't too pleased about that. So Hans confronted him and basically was given the ultimatum of fight in the proving trials. If you lose, you'll work for me. If you win, then I'll give you the deed. And so, without hesitation, Hans accepted. Made his way to the Trove for kind of a wretched hive of scum and villainy, kind of like the thieves' haven of this city, and spoke to his mentor, Salty Jack, and showed him a new trick with Oobleck that allowed him to kind of use his crossbow. And then he made his way to the Crucible, where he signed up to meet Yrsa. He went to sign up at the Crucible for the proving trials, and he met Yrsa there. And after a brief exchange, and Yrsa kind of reprimanding Hans for harassing a poor stranger with the trouser mink. Well, trouser ferret in Hans's words, but it was a mink. They decided they were going to group up and go into the team fights. Hans, as they were making their way into Hero's Walk to find adventurers to join them, Hans noticed Olin, and he kind of invited them to join them. Yrsa wasn't too pleased about that. She didn't want Olin to join them, but he joined them regardless. Eventually arriving in Hero's Walk, Yrsa found a wild tea and decided she was going to capture this Pokemon. And she put her in her backpack, and that was the end of that. And so T was recruited into the group.
In brackets, kidnapped.
Yeah.
The small one must be
Kidnapped,
mine.
quote unquote, quotation marks. Saved from the from being trampled by everyone. So Sera saw all of this happening from afar, and she decided she was just going to kind of follow the group undetected. And Ori had after about 5 to 10 minutes, word had managed to reach the area he was in. He was in the docks district, and he heard of a giant Goliath woman in shamanistic attire kidnapping a small halfling. So he decided to investigate. I can't remember quite well off the top of my head, but I believe he met up with the group before they spoke to the strange merchant. I might be remembering incorrectly, but can always go back and check later on. But so the party all formed, spoke to a strange merchant whose name they didn't catch, and they bought healing potions for the low price of some jokes, which Hans told with great embellishment. Sera tried to charm him. She almost succeeded, although he seemed to have some kind of unnatural resistance. She threatened him. Were he anyone else, that may have resulted in the fight, but thankfully the strange merchant can decides to take most threats as a joke. And so he kind of gave her a strange, mysterious silver ring that seemed to be magical in nature. And after the group decided, okay, we better get Sera out of here before she threatens anyone else, the party made their way to the Crucible. Making your way to the Crucible, you all signed up. As you were signing up, Sera and Yrsa were growing in antagonism towards one another, and eventually Yrsa was just like, you know what, we should just fight, and Sera was like, fine, we'll fight. And so they both signed up to duke it out like proper Ingvildian women, to duke it out in the Crucible through a 1v1 duel or skirmish in the Crucible. So you made your way into the Crucible, and that's where we left off. Making your way into the Crucible, it's packed in here. Is the first thing you notice. There's a man up front. He's kind of like you can pass by him. People are just passing by him without kind of like paying him much notice, but some people are kind of stopping by and placing gold coins down and saying something to him. He seems to be some kind of it seems like he might be a kind of a bookies, basically. Like he kind of collects payment for like down payments for gambling, basically on the fights, so you can kind of put money into to bet on people fighting. As you're coming in, you do hear the announcer. They seem to have some kind of thaumaturgy spell cast on them, because their voice is like unnaturally loud within the stadium. It's kind of cutting above everyone's all the cheering and roaring of the crowds. And the announcer kind of calls out, and for our next fight, the two contestants are Jarl Bjorn Bearclaw of, let me double check which city he's the Jarl of, sorry. I believe it is, no, that's Uvain. It is Ingvild I want to go to. It is
Rothers now.
Stolroth. Jarl Bjorn of Bearclaw of Stolroth against, he kind of takes a moment to read it. Low Kill the Spineless. It's an interesting matchup. Anyway, the fight will be commencing in 2 minutes. So finish your placing your bets, getting your snacks, and settle down for a good fight. So, what would the party like to do?
Well,
Shall we put some money on this fight?
I feel like we should save our money for my fight, because I'm gonna win.
As soon as Yrsa heard that one of the Jarls would be fighting in the tournament, she immediately got all giddy and excited and started jumping around. And this massive Goliath woman jumping around is probably causing a couple of earthquakes around the area. Yeah, she's just very excited to go and see this thing, so she's going to go and rush off to like go and buy some snacks. Not even minding everyone else.
Did I approach the
Control yourself.
You're gonna approach the bookie?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a human man. He's got a kind of a fine suit on, and sorry. Sorry. It's just yeah, there we are. Okay. He's got a fine kind of suit on. It's kind of like it's not quite a suit. It's more garb, and it's kind of laced with kind of like bits of golden fabric, and it's mostly green in color. And he's got kind of this slicked back hair, like his hair is slicked back, and it's like a kind of light brown in color. He looks up. Sees hands. Do you say anything, or are you just stepping up to him?
He's wants his turn to go up to him, because I imagine there's probably a line.
Yeah, there's a short queue. It's clearing up really quickly because obviously a match is starting soon. So
I'll walk up to him and go, still doing trades for bets?
no. Hans, I'm not doing trades for bets. You owe me 50 gold pieces.
That was a fluke. We both know that fight was rigged.
You owe me money. Whether or not it was a fluke doesn't matter. You owe me money. Give me the money.
Nah, I don't think I will.
Can I eavesdrop on the conversation?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, this is a. Yeah, no. Yeah, you can just eavesdrop on the conversation. It's it's not exactly a quiet conversation. Like you know, as long as you're
Yeah.
standing within like 10 feet of them, you can hear them. So yeah, you're hearing this exchange.
How do you do
Alright,
the emotes?
am I sitting nearby?
That's up to you. Like there's no seats in this general area. It's by the entrance, and he's just got this like little like kind of little like podium stand thing. That he's like has this little like secure box with like that he puts the gold in. And he's just taking bets as people kind of like it's for people to like who are entering the Crucible to like place a bet and then go find a seat kind of deal.
Yeah, I'll stand close to them and listen to the conversation.
Yeah, I'll also lean up on the wall just to listen.
Okay. What was the?
Have you been
I
released
forgot
from
what
the
you've.
backpack?
Yeah, you have been released already.
Yeah, you were
You
put
got
down.
released
Cool.
last session.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll be doing the same. Just gonna bit of lingering.
It casually leans against the wall.
Lollygagging.
What was the what did you say last time? Sorry, I forgot now.
He's just basically said, no, I don't think I will.
He seems a bit stumped by that for the most part. He just shrugs and says, "Well, I'm not going to accept any bets from you. So, unless you're going to pay up with cash, then well, actually, no. Until you get me my gold, I'm not going to accept any money from you for placing a bet."
You're no fun. How long have we known each other and you're giving me the cold shoulder now?
Oh, you've been doing this kind of shit for too long, Hans. Just pay the debt off, okay? It's unbecoming.
Unbecoming? There's many things that are unbecoming of me, but paying off my debt here definitely isn't one of them. Again, we both know that fight was rigged, but I'll tell you what. If I manage to win in my group trial, take the price of that out of my winnings.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion check. Yeah, I need to pull up my sheet for that. Sorry. Shit, no, that was the wrong one. That was perception, not persuasion.
And after you've done with this,
Ooh, you're very
after you've done with this,
seeing.
Yrsa's is going to like the snacks and the toys and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gift shop.
Wait. I might just go over just to like annoy. I don't know.
Better not. This is our shopping time.
There we are. You rolled. Okay. With advantage, I'll take that first roll, which was a 14. Yeah, he seems persuaded by that. He just kind of. All right, so you're signing up. He kind of like has a look through the list of contestants. Yeah, I can actually slot you in after. When are you? What kind of? So, did you say you were doing a team fight or?
Yeah, I'm in the group trials. I'm in a group of 6.
I see. Okay. Well, best of luck to you, I suppose, Hans. You'll need it.
Yes,
Also,
I definitely will.
Quick question. Will it be like boofed out with magic for our fight, or is it like?
Will our
Like,
fight be like the
'cause
next day or something?
fighting-
Probably.
Will I
Yeah,
be-
your fight is after
yeah.
this
But
one
then
that's
when we
coming
do a
up.
group fight, will I be like completely useless? I'm like standing there, like. Hi.
You're a little bit quiet. I can't quite hear what you're saying.
Sorry. Will I just be standing there in our group fight, just like because I don't have any magic slots?
No, so I think
Or-
our duel is like after this fight, and then the group fight is gonna be tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like the next day in the.
Yeah,
Oh,
the group fight is gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna have a long rest between
Yeah,
now and the
yeah.
group fight. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not gonna. Yeah. So yeah, between now and the group fight is like you're gonna have a long rest, so you'll have all your spell slots and stuff ready for the thing. You'll be given a boost of magical power anyway, but it's yeah, you'll see soon that it's not very common to have to be able to do it. But yeah, so
Once Hans finishes his conversation, I want to go up to him and talk.
okay, yeah, one moment. We're just gonna quickly go over to Yrsa and possibly Sera. I think Sera said they're gonna. Okay. So you you're making your way about kind of the stands at the bottom of this of the crucible. There's like all kinds of snacks. They're mostly meat based.
Nice.
For obvious reasons, got to get that protein. And yeah, there's all kinds of things. There's like kind of pastries, like small I'm trying to remember what they're called. I think they're called shish kebabs, where it's like a wooden
like a
spike
stick
through a
meat.
bunch of chunks of meat.
Yeah.
You know, generally things like that. All kinds of like sights and smells, and you know, as is common with the markets in this city, merchants are like kind of shouting out their prices, to try and get customers to come.
Okay, well, yes, obviously.
I'm gonna walk up to here.
Right. Let Yrsa do that thing first, because you're the one that's sneaking up on me.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's like super excited for the match. She's gonna go get a regular snack that she always gets when she goes to these things. She's gonna go for the meat shish kebab, like the biggest one that they
Okay.
have. Any like the biggest meat stick that they have. That sounds weird.
Woman wanting a big meat stick. So yeah, you kind of stand and do you wait patiently in queue, or do you like push your way to the front or anything? Or
I mean, she's big enough, so yeah, she just kind of goes towards the front. she's
yeah,
very excited
so
right
you
now.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of shove your way through a couple of queues. There's a kind of like shouts of protest, but most people are much smaller than you, and they're kind of a little bit intimidated by you with this big burly woman. And they're kind of like they go to like bite your ear off, and then they're like, "Oh, she's much bigger than I thought." And then they kind of like back off. And there we are. So yeah, stepping up, there's just an orc, kind of just chopping up meat. He looks he doesn't look up because he's probably about as tall as you are. He looks across and he's like, "Oh, you're a big girl. Let me guess, you want a nice big shish kebab?" And he kind of like cuts off a few big chunks of big chunks of meat, and then gets the largest kind of bit of wood that he can find, just kind of sticks it through,
Like,
and then holds it up.
she is like
holds it up.
starry-eyed at this. Like every time she comes here, she's like starry-eyed. She's like, she's not drooling, but she's like in that sort of like, she loves this so much. Like this is what she lives for. Every 4 years, like they bring out the best shish kebabs. Like she loves the street food here. So she's absolutely loving this.
Yeah, so yeah, like as usual, the standard price doesn't really change. It's usually just a silver for like a shish kebab, especially one large. You're getting quite a deal, actually. It's probably about like 5 silvers worth. So 5 silvers worth of food for a
for
silver.
a pretty woman, it's 1 silver, right?
But yeah, it's you
Got
kind
it.
of all right. Yeah, just a silver, please. And he kind of holds it out, and then holds out his other hand for the exchange of money.
Cool. Yeah. All she has is 1 silver, but you know she's gonna be earning more money after this. Like, so she has like 1,000 copper, which is like 1 silver, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know how the exchange is.
It's 10 copper, 1 silver, 10
okay.
silver to 1 gold, 10 gold to 1
Oh,
platinum.
that's
So
easy then, yeah.
it converts 10 each way.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she just hands over 10 copper.
Okay.
And she thanks him profusely.
You're very welcome, miss. Try not to push my customers out of the way next time, please.
At this point, I stroll up and I also order the same thing, but I just walk up to him, and then I see Yrsa. I'm gonna talk to her, but like I want her to kind of get a little bit more relaxed, you know, just like maybe sit down with her food. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he kind of looks at you and okay. Hello, miss. Are you wanting a shish kebab or one of the other fine selections of food I have here? And he kind of.
You have any condiments to go with your shish kebab,
Sure.
or is it just...
Got all kinds of condiments. What kind of condiments are you looking for?
Could I have it very well salted? Because I kind of like it better.
Sure, of course. Kind of. He puts the meat on this like little special plate. Pulls out like a salt grinder and he just grinds salt over it. And tell me when.
I wait like a good 30 seconds, and I'm like, there, done.
All right, and then he kind of like he rolls it a little in the excess just to make sure all like it's all evenly salted on all sides, and then he holds it up to you and says, "Just a silver, please."
Right, silver given. How do I subtract money from my foundry?
Oh, yeah,
By
actually,
the way?
So click on your character sheet, and
Inventory, I'm guessing.
go to inventory, and then it's just at the bottom, and then so yeah, he would have given you change. So you've got 10 gold, so make it 9 gold, and then 9 silver, or like so like 9 silver or however much copper if you want to convert it to copper or whatever.
9 gold.
Do we start off with 10 gold?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's your background.
Yeah, your background. You start with your background money.
Yeah, because I only started with 1,000 copper. I wasn't sure if that was if I needed to change something.
Wait, 1,000 copper is 10 gold, right?
Yeah, 1,000 copper is 10 gold.
Okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, I'm just being stupid.
you can convert that if you want.
Yeah, I probably will.
So 10 gold. 1
so.
silver. Yeah, so I've got 9 gold. Wait, no, I've got 10 gold. How much?
You'll have 9 gold and 9. You'll have 9 gold and 9 silver.
9 silver.
Yeah, 9
cool.
silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, got it. On lockdown. I got my thing. I'm gonna saddle up to Yrsa real fast. Yeah. Whenever she sits down, I'm gonna sit next to her, and then yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna move over to Olin. What were you trying to do there, Olin? If you're there.
I think his mic's muted.
Yeah, it might be.
Mic muted.
You might be AFK or having
Oh, you might be. I thought you
technical
had it, Glenn.
difficulties, maybe. All right.
Oh, well, yeah, we could just say that he's, I don't know, doing something.
Daydreaming.
Yeah.
What about T and Ori?
Yeah, I was about to ask if they wanted to do anything in the meantime.
Yeah. I would. Oh my gosh, English. I would quite like to, sidle up to Hans a little bit and just be like, so, what's your deal? What is, we all heard what's going on.
I like to bet on the fights here. Probably a bit more than I should, but everyone has their hobby.
Okay. A little bit suspicious, but you know,
A little sus, but alright.
little sus. Yeah.
Hans is sus.
Wait, you wanna go back to Olin because he's left?
Hello. Sorry.
Are you there? You there, Olin?
Yeah, mum called.
Okay, no, no worries. All right, so yeah, you said you wanted to do something, so like they finished their thing, so I was like, okay, over to you if you want to do something. Was T and Hans done, by the way? I don't want to kind of like move away from you if you weren't done.
Yeah. No, I'm happy. I just just a bit sus. This is my first proven trials, and it's nice to get the lay of the land and just understand people a little better.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Good to know the people you fight alongside.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So,
So, yeah. Oh, sorry.
it's nothing you need to worry about.
Okay, I'll trust you for now.
For now.
For now.
I may stab you in the back later.
Ominous.
The teeth turns demonic. Eyes roll back.
Okay. So yeah, Olin, what would you like to do?
I wanted to talk to Hans.
Okay.
Sort of like
Sure,
walk forward with him, side by side. Not exactly a secret conversation, but I do want to talk quietly.
Okay.
Alright.
What do you say to him?
I walk up beside him and I'm like, hello again.
Hello there, Owen.
You seem to be. You seem to know people around this place, as I sort of like refer to the bookie that you talked to.
Yeah, I've been here quite a lot over the last few years. Suppose the bookkeeper's not too fond of me.
So, I'm guessing you belong here?
I live in Uvain, if that's what you mean.
Do you have family?
To some degree, my mother works at the Fiora Yrsa down at the docks, and I know a few people in the city.
I see. And why are you organizing a party for the Crucible? Not that I'm complaining.
Well, I suppose we've all got something to prove.
Not giving away all your cards, I see. Clever.
Well, if you play them right, you always get the most favourable outcome.
I respect a man that knows when to hold back and when to give in.
Guess we'll see how this fight goes. You might find out a bit more.
Hopefully. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just hold on, give me a moment to just double check all the settings and make sure you can all see.
I'm guessing we'd all be heading towards seating area now.
Yeah, I'm just making sure all everything's set to go. Like last second preparations, I believe. Yeah, there we are. So yeah, turn off restrict. There we are. And then I should be able to. You should be able to. All players. Save. There we are. Crucible should now be there.
Ooh, spicy.
Nice.
Ooh, this is cool. Ooh, the juice. Anyways.
I'm just gonna have to refresh my screen.
Okay, no worries.
So are we gonna cut back to our combo? Because we were already in the stand.
Sorry, what was that? I was just double checking something.
Because we were already in the stand.
I'm really struggling to hear you.
Are we going back to my convo because we were already in the stands?
Oh, yes. So yeah. Well, yeah. So go ahead. What would you like to say?
Right. Yes, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Do you believe that? I mean, I know that I'm a bit of a bitch, but that's just me. But let's have a fair fight, okay? You can have a bit of my meat if you want, you know?
Okay, she looks Sarah up and down. Wait, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can
Okay,
hear
She
cool.
smiles.
Just looks her up and down, looks at her meat, and just looks at how small and pathetic it is compared to hers. And
I got the same meat out as you, so
no, but like yours is much smaller.
nah.
My
Yeah,
meat
well.
is bigger than yours.
um, and she just kind of rolls her eyes and she says, "You tried to you threatened to murder I don't know what this voice is. You threatened to murder a man before. That is why I wanted to duel you. If you survive, then you have earned your right to be on our team, to be on my team, to fight beside me.
That was
So
that
fight."
was just a strategy though. That was just a move to try and get more stuff. I got this cool ring out of it. I mean,
There is
I don't
no
see any more
excuse.
jewelry on your
There is
fingers.
no excuse for
Sorry,
violence
being
or
fishy
murder.
again. Okay,
There
let
is
me
no
let me
excuse.
try this again. I'll just try and tone down my my feminine wiles, if it were.
If you could turn that down to 0, that
You
would be great. Thank you.
what? Okay, deserve that, but okay. Hey, what? You serve a god, right?
Yes. Why?
Could you tell me more about the kind of god that you serve? Maybe the appearance they take, or the details of how you represent them?
No. Win this fight and I may tell you more, but for right now, we are
No,
nothing more than acquaintances.
no, please. I'll tell you more about my god.
I don't care
if you
about
tell
your
me more
god.
about yours.
I don't care about your god. I am excited for this fight, and I do not like that you are even sitting next to me.
I'll buy you more meat if you tell me about your god.
Yrsa proceeds to move as far away from Sarah as possible.
I just mumbled to myself. Fine, anyway. I mean, I know about her god anyway. You know, I just wanted her to say it.
Basically, reverse Mormons. Tell me about your god.
Still the same response though.
Do you have a time to tell me the great news?
Slams the door in the face. If there was a door, I would slam it in her face.
Yeah. A move away from thingy.
I mean, actually, you can stay there. I'll move.
Yeah.
I'll move. You stay there.
All right.
And I'll move over. I'll move behind the statue.
Just hiding from us.
Just run her over.
It's just
Bulldozed.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll just saddle up against like next to T or whatever, and whoever she's sitting next to him, whatever.
I really wish I just picked up T and brought her with us now. I missed my small one.
Oh, lol.
Sad.
Time for other characters to spend time with each other. Okay?
No, you better not influence my small one. She's small. She cannot go around murdering people.
Yes, sir. You gotta hate this. You gotta kill. Nah.
Okay. Does Ori want to do anything? Any preparations or get any food or?
He probably would have placed a bet down on his way
Okay.
in.
So yeah, there's the current duel is Lokil the Spineless fighting Jarl Bjorn Bearclaw of Stolroth. Oh, 2.5. Holy
Can I
crap.
do a history check on these two to know who they are? And their legend
moment
or
to-
their reputation.
History.
I can roll it.
The passive history is 13, so I'd say you can roll if you want to, but like you do know some stuff based on like just your passive history already. So
Okay. Now I
you can
will-
roll if you want to know extra information or not.
I would like
Kind of dig
to know.
deep.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Alright, plus 3, so that is a 13.
A 13.
Yep.
Yeah, that's your passive. So you're not going to roll, or did you roll? And you got the 10.
Yeah, I got a 10, and so I got a 13.
Oh right, okay. Fair enough. You're not a local to Vane, so you've never heard of Lokill before. Try like it just the amount of time you've spent in this land. You've heard of Bjorn Bearclaw. He is the Jarl of Stolroth. You've heard rumors. You're not sure how much of it is actually like substantiated and like true. But you've heard rumors that there's been something going on in Stolroth. Some kind of Bjorn himself seems to be some form of he's been blessed by Minos himself. In some way, people say that he embodies the bear of like he embodies the golden bear, which is kind of like the animal representation of Minos. Other than that, you just know that he's the Jarl of Stolroth. He won that right in combat, just like all Jarls do. And yeah, there's not much history to him. He's only been Jarl for a few years.
Something. Taking notes is a thing in D&D.
Yes.
Dawn's a bit of a celebrity, isn't I? Locally.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is a bit of a celebrity. There's I was that's actually a good point. I did forget about that. You do know that when the Stolroth was the first kind of settlement, or well, it was a kind of small town at the time, but it's kind of growing more into a more formed city by this point. But Stolroth was one of the first clans to be attacked by the Frost Elves 10 years ago. There's been a kind of a war between the Ingvildians and the Frost Elves to the southwest, raging for about 10 years. But the Stolroth was one of the first, and they pushed back the enemy with little to no resistance. They're one of the main reasons why they didn't manage to gain a proper foothold in their initial invasion. So yeah, he's that's kind of one of his defining feats is that he's kind of the siege breaker of Stolroth. He unified Stolroth against the Frost Elves, and he fought them back to the icy wastes they came from.
Could you give me his name again?
Jarl. I'll put it in the Discord. Jarl Bjorn.
If you cycle over his
Bjorn
token,
Bearclaw.
tells you.
Bearclaw. Stolroth. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you wish to know about this person?
He's blessed by Minos himself, right?
There's rumors, yeah. Some say he was blessed by Minos basically after his feat of like repelling the invasion. Minos himself blessed Bjorn. But it's mostly rumors.
kind of weapons does he seem like he's using?
Right now he's using a sword and shield.
Is he known for using magic?
Not that you know of.
Okay. And is he like a legendary warrior?
His career as a kind of well-known warrior is kind of beginning. He's only been in the game for about 10 years. But definitely he definitely he's currently a hero, and he definitely seems like he's gonna be like one of those historical figures who go down in history. Definitely. That's kind of like the vibe you get from him.
Alright, so that's Jarl Bjorn Bear. And the other person?
Lokill the Spineless. You don't know much about him. He's Lokill. Lokil.
Got it.
He's wielding a battle axe made out of it's this kind of it's got this kind of frosty aura around it of like kind of like this. It seems to be enchanted in some way. But it's also made out of this this rare material known as pearlescent steel. It's the metal itself is kind of this iridescent color to it, where it's kind of like oil slick color. And he's kind of wearing just this little red sash, and you can't really see from where like you are because you're so far up. But like he's got this like little scar over his eye. So yeah.
And what is he
judging from his name, probably being spineless. You don't know a lot about him. Hans will know this guy very well because he's a local to Rouvain, but you don't because you're not from Rouvain.
I wanna sort of like elbow Hans and be like, the one with the shield. That's Bjorn Bearclaw, yes?
Yeah, that's old Bjorny over there. Big bear man himself. I think this fight's gonna be a wipeout. Lokill didn't stand a chance even against a small child.
Lokill, tell me more about him.
What do I know about this individual, DM?
You'll know that his current occupation is the court jester. He's kind of the city's laughing stock. He's the butt of everyone's jokes. Whenever you call someone a coward, like generally like idioms saying oh you're just like Lokill, or like stuff like that. People often invoke his name to insult others. He's that kind of ridiculed within the city.
What a poor guy.
I
feel sorry for
him.
Look at the king. Yo.
Yeah, who made this match?
Who put a child versus the bear?
He's not a child. He's a grown man.
But like a comparison, it's like putting like a poor defense. A child against a magic bear.
Bear.
Magic bear.
You would also know, Hans, that Bjorn kind of comes from a long line of great warriors. His father did compete in the proving trials before he did, and he managed to make it all the way up to like he basically won all of the he got such a long winning streak that he got to fight the High King himself, but he lost that fight against the High King. So yeah, it's kind of like it's a big old tournament. So basically, if you go up the duels and you get a long enough winning streak, you get to fight the High King himself, and if you beat the High King, you can become the High King.
Oh yes.
You can take the title.
Okay. I guess we'll be coming here after a couple of levels.
I bet he's a level 20 boy.
So how much of that information does Hans relay to me?
He relays pretty much all of it. Talking about Lokill in kind of a joking manner, like this man really is like embedded as the butt of everyone's jokes. He doesn't expect this fight to last more than 10 seconds.
Ah,
Really facing towards the arena, he's like kind of like slightly faced away, but his mink on his shoulder is watching the fight intently.
Do we know anything
Okay.
about
the
the?
fate.
Do we know anything about the 4 people at the top of the map? They're in like the big high seat.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
guessing.
Do we know any of that?
in the podium?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anyone catching your eye or
Who's this? Tophromedia, the omnipotent.
Toframatha,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the omnipotent?
the one I was thinking of.
He is somewhat like he's somewhat of a myth all throughout Ingvild. There's so many legends about this person. Nobody knows truly what he is. He seems to be human, but he has kind of these strange tattoos all over his face, and he's got these 2 little horns sticking out of his head, and these kind of these black eyes with glowing white pupils. There's so many legends of him. Magic users usually aren't respected in Ingvild, but this man's an exception.
Oh wow.
He, it's said that the floating islands, if you go to the Ingvild map, the floating islands, just to the west of Uvain, he
Albanoa.
the floating islands were formerly mountains, and Toframatsa lifted them out of the ground himself, and he makes them float.
Where's that? Sorry?
So he's
The Isles of
sorry, what?
Is that the Isles of Tevlonia?
Yeah.
Telvanoa.
Telvanoa.
Yeah.
Actually,
So yeah, they were formerly mountains. He lifted them out of the ground himself, and he makes them float there even today.
Oh wow.
It's where he lives, and like the only other like person to accomplish this feat is Minos himself, because Minos like carved the land of Ingvild. Legends say that Ingvild was kind of mainly formed from a big fight between Minos and Geth, the 2 ancient rivals. They're both gods, and basically they both had like an altercation. They came down to Fell to kind of duke it out, and they both had like a big fight, and Ingvild is basically the formation, the result of that fight. And then the Minos, kind of being proud of like the aftermath of that fight, decided this is where I'm going to kind of make my holy land. And he planted this sword in the ground, Blaragothan, and like he just left it there, and then he began getting to work creating Ingvild, carving the mountains himself, and just shaping the land to his liking.
Oh, wow. I kind of want to know
Yeah,
about all of them, but I don't know if
Take a
other
sword
people
back though.
want to start the fight or whatever. I want to learn as much as I can. This is
yeah,
interesting.
I'm happy to
like-
go through the rest if
feel
you
like
want to.
I want to get. Yeah, I feel like we should. I don't know how you're gonna do the fight for NPCs. Are you just gonna have them?
I'm
like-
just going to describe the fight. I'm not going to actually like initiate combat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not going to like. I'm just going to describe
good,
like a
good.
fight basically.
And how long is this fight gonna? I mean, 10 seconds, but yeah, like just
No,
in
like-
case I can lose my rings.
Good question. How long will it last? You don't know. But like feel
Hopefully I
free
can
if you've got questions about the others. That's fine. I'm happy to thingy. If everyone wants
everyone
to
is
just get
okay
on
with
with the
it.
fight, that's also fine.
Yeah, I feel like we can leave them in mystery for a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
Just
Everyone else cool
before
with that?
just before we
sorry,
start, T is gonna just like sidle up to Hans a little bit and just sort of like whisper over and be like, "Do you want me to describe what happens for you?"
Oh, he's flying.
Yeah.
He's blind.
Yeah.
Thanks for the offer, but I
Yeah.
can see perfectly well.
Well,
Okay. Okay.
I listen to stories.
Olin just chuckles a bit.
You can still give a running commentary.
He becomes the announcer.
Oh shit! Yeah, I did forget the announcer. My bad. He's out of sight. That's my excuse.
Hey,
Completely forgot. Like the announcer is just a disembodied voice. That completely slipped my mind. That's my bad. I'll describe him next time.
walk back in drunk.
Well, once Hans sort of like explained with how Lokiel doesn't have a chance, Olin is just gonna say, it seems the Mother Fate isn't always worshipped for her cruelty, although that is one of her strongest traits. It's what makes her fair and just. And it seems that she has not shown her light on that one today. But I do wonder, why is he here in a fight to the death with heroes such as the Bear Claw himself?
It's not a fight to the death.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Fight to the death. I'm
Yeah.
fighting Sera after this.
Yeah, no, it's not a fight to the death. It can result in
dramatic,
death, but
like-
it usually doesn't.
Yeah, you got
Olin
Clark
thinks it's
on
a-
the side.
Olin thinks it's a fight to the death.
Yeah, okay,
because-
yeah, you can,
Why not?
yeah, your
Why
character
wouldn't
can
it
think
be?
it's a fight to death, yeah.
One kills everybody in the team. Sorry, thought it was a team.
Sorry, I thought it was a team bloodbath.
Team wipeout.
I'm
there with them, just like yes.
I wonder what he has to prove.
I don't know, but he's gonna make an embarrassment of himself.
Even more.
Well, given your description, it seems that it won't be his first time.
Definitely not. He didn't get those scars from falling over in church.
So, yeah.
Painful fall.
Okay. So is there anything, oh, I wanted to double check, I think it was it you, Ori, who betted? Who did you bet for again?
So I would have asked the guy what the odds
Oh
were
shit, I
against the
skipped
two.
over you by accident, I didn't realise.
It's alright. I didn't want to jump in over everyone talking.
Yeah, sorry, that's my
No,
bad.
it's fine. What are the odds against the two fighting at the moment?
The odds are 80-20 and Bjorn's a favour.
I
Yeah.
will place 1 silver on the other guy.
A low kill.
Yeah,
I mean, it is in the
I will
move
place
to
1
be
silver on
like,
him.
Alright. So you place a silver on the kill?
On the joke
Yeah.
character.
I mean, it could be like, I don't know.
I mean, it did say that he had a nice axe. He has a nice axe, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's got the special enchanted axe.
I want that axe. Yrsa's like looking at that axe hungrily. She's like, I want that.
Okay. So yeah, the betting dude kind of takes your silver and says, well, say goodbye to this silver forever, my friend. I don't imagine low kill's gonna. Oh well, I'll be bloody surprised at least. But you never know. Fate might smile on him, and he might manage to win this fight somehow. And he kind of puts the silver in the box. All right. Well,
He said
get comfortable. Grab a snack if you want.
Yeah, and I'll just go and sit down on the stands and just kind of sit back and not look excited, but kind of just like sit and watch everything that's going on.
Does anyone else want to say or do anything?
I'm just gonna wander over to like, I don't know, sit next to tea or something,
Okay.
and be like, hey, do you want some of this shish kebab? You know, pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And it's really salty when you have some.
Oh yeah. Like the amount of like salt for like body mass.
30
You know?
seconds worth of salt.
You could
Oh god, she...
Yeah.
30 seconds.
die of an immediate heart attack.
It's like biting into a giant grain of salt.
Block of salt.
This just adds flavor to the meat. It just really like just gets you.
She takes
You
sort
know,
of like she'll take one mouthful and just sort of be like, "Ah,"
Face implodes.
and not have another piece.
Sarah just starts giggling and it's like, hey, it wasn't supposed to be a trick, but it worked out.
Unintentionally evil.
Unintentionally the worst.
Okay.
Uh,
Anyone else want to do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Yrsa's just
Nope,
bouncing
I'm
her
good.
seat. She's just ready for this fight.
I
you
just
know?
want
Yeah.
to see Sera and Yrsa fight.
yeah, this is a week on pill.
So yeah, the announcer kind of calls out and says, "All right, the fight between Lokil and Bjornar is beginning. Get seated and get ready for a good fight." And kind of this horn is blown, and the pair of them kind of step up to each other. It's a relatively quick altercation. Lokil kind of just charges straight ahead with an axe above his head and just tries to bring it down on Bjorn. Bjorn brings his sword up to like get a parry, brings it round on the hook of the axe, pulls it aside and just socks him right in the face with the edge of his shield. That causes Lokil to kind of like let go of his axe, hold his face and stumble backwards and then fall onto his back. The crowd laughs at him, and then Lokil just raises his hand to signify that he yields.
Yrsa laughs as well.
Why did they
Aww.
even put this match up? Like I say, like character. Why did they even like put the match?
Can I grab everyone's passive perceptions real quick?
Sure.
Sure. Let me drop that real quick.
Get that.
What is my passive perception?
Mine is 15.
My perception is +2, is 12. Passive 12.
Yours is 15, T?
Yeah.
12.
Oh.
Where do I see the passive perception again?
It's like the
it's-
bracket. It is.
Yeah, it's the bracket
Number.
one,
Ah,
so it's
okay.
10 plus your modifier.
Cool. 14.
14?
13.
13? Hanses is 13. Okay, so yeah, if your passive perception is 14 or higher, you hear Bjorn speak to Lokil. He kind of throws his axe back to him at his feet and says, "It's hard to believe that your grandfather was the High King.
Oh.
He'd be turning in his grave if he could see the whelp that sits before me now." And he kind of turns around and makes his way back to the little thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Yrsa isn't going to mention anything about that since she's by herself at this point. She's just going to kind of take that in and stop insulting. She's gonna stop insulting Lokil as much. Like she was like hurling insults at him before, but then as soon as
Look
she
at
heard
this
that,
peasant.
she was-
Look
she-
at
she's-
this absolute peasantry right here.
she kind of stops.
There we are. Okay. So, the announcer kind of calls out and says, "Well, I went about as expected. It's quite a zinger from Bjorn at the end there. Well, the next up we have Yrsa Ulfhild of shit. What was your clan's name again, Yrsa? Like, what was the clan name?
I don't know if we
Yeah.
gave them one. You can just make
Yeah,
up
no, I
one.
don't
Just-
think we ever did. Okay.
Think of a try or something.
What about, I don't know, the Ice Bears or the Midas Mighty? I don't know.
Give me a moment.
The Frostborn or something, like Tribe Frostborn.
That could be cool. I mean, it could be the Ulfrids. I don't know.
'Cause, I mean, it's a group of Goliaths that live in the mountains. So I guess like Frostborn or like
The
Ice.
Tudors.
the Ice Clan.
Maybe Kuldi, which is I just translated cold to Icelandic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kuldi. So
Why not
I'll put
the
the
frozen mailman?
No, stop with the mailman.
So yeah, the announcer calls out and says, "All right, we have
Not yet.
next up we have Yrsa Ulfhild of Clan Kuldi, the Goliaths to the in the northern mountains, and Sarah Scarlet,
Oh, I called myself Anne Lozelle.
Anne Lozelle, yeah, sorry, and Anne Lozelle, a very interesting tiefling from the description I've got here. Make your way down to the underside of the crucible, and you'll be briefed. And may the best woman win.
Wait, so do we go to like the sides first?
Yeah, go to the sides. So like you go there. So you kind of there's these little. Oh, sorry, was someone trying to say something there?
I was just saying that it looks like they just jumped out the stands.
So excited. So yeah, you when you're down below, like the kind of at the when you step like behind the guy collecting collecting beddings, there's like these stairs that go down, and you kind of go down those stairs, and there's kind of this little like arena prep area where there's like a bunch of weapons and those kinds of things and armor and stuff you can get kitted out with. Yeah, there's like on both sides there's just like a dude kind of like standing by the ramps leading up to like the little the little gates. You're both briefed that you're both briefed on the rules. So basically the rules are more or less anything goes. Like if someone dies, that's unfortunate, but it can happen. Like if someone raises their hand, that means they yield. And if they do yield, you need to you need to stop fighting, basically. So you need to accept their yield.
But it's obvious when you yield it. It's not like
like
a match spell, and it's like
like
oh
you
no,
basically you raise your hand up in the air to kind of signify your yield, and you can also like shout "I yield" as well if you feel like you're not being clear.
I don't yield. I don't yield.
Yeah, in case both your arms get locked off, you can just go "I yield."
You gotta remember.
But if your throat gets slit, then
you die. I'm afraid.
Yielded.
I yield.
That's the most common form of like most common way for people to go in the Crucible is having their throat cut out.
Yeah, big time.
So
I can't wait to do that to Sarah.
Yeah.
This is so good.
So also the rules are you need to stand out. Let me double check how far that was. I believe it was like 10 feet. Yeah, you need to start at least 10 feet apart, but you can start at like a further distance if you wish.
Yeah, I feel like staying further away from my enemy is way better. Because
I mean, how far can I start out?
Good.
How far can I start out?
You can move up to 55 feet into the arena from the entrance. Give me a moment.
Right,
someone just let me know that my laptop's fans are really loud, so I'm just gonna switch to my phone really quickly. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna switch around. I'll only be a moment.
That was some savage echo just then.
Yeah, I'm on Mastery Manager and I accidentally clicked on the actual video, so it looped a little bit.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. Oh, we got a little bit of DJ in there. Just like a little bit of reverb.
Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
we can hear you good.
Yeah, that is actually significantly better. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty good.
A lot clearer.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, So yeah. So so yeah. Feel free to move up to 55 feet into the ring. Yeah. So like you've got to move at
I'm
least.
staying in the corner.
Okay. So you'll need to actually like step out. So just like move 5 feet forward, basically. So yeah.
Such a coward.
The
That's what she
Shut up,
says.
right?
So
I'm
yeah,
not
the
gonna get
announcer
slapped.
says, "All right, the fight is starting now. Make sure you've got your snacks and get ready for this fight. I'm interested to see how this goes. Does anyone want to place any bets? Or like say or do any dialogue before the fight starts?"
Everybody bet on me. I'm gonna win. I just shout. I'm serious. I'm
Yrsa,
going to win.
Yrsa just kind of like smashes a great axe into the ground, like so it stands up on its own, and then just kind of like walks away from it a little bit, like just like as she's walking up, and she's like, I won't even need my axe to beat you, and just like cracks her fingers in front of her.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's just
Yeah,
the
the crowd starts to get really excited at that. Like, kind of like as you do that, the crowd starts to like, kind of like let out like, like, fighting chants, and like they all like cheer and shout.
Nice.
Sorry, what were you gonna say there, Sarah?
I was just gonna say, let me see. I was just gonna say up to the crowd, as a practitioner of the arcane arts, I will mystify and delight all of you. Just try to please them, and just try to hype them up more, and flare a bit of magic in my fingers.
Yeah, you kind of flare a bit of magic between your fingers. It doesn't seem to have much of an effect on the crowd.
Well, I will have an effect in a second. Anyways,
I'm gonna go to the bookie and bet.
Okay. Hans kind of turns to Ublak. Did you
I was gonna say
Did
who you
you-
bet on.
did you say that in Thieves' Cant on purpose, by the way, Hans? Or
Yeah, I did.
okay. The mink kind of scuttles down. Is he going to be hidden while he does that, or is he going to like do it in plain view? Like, is he going to do what he's going to do like in plain view, or is he going to change in like a out of sight?
Yeah, he's gonna go out of sight and change, like, behind
Okay.
that statue or something.
Yeah, so you hear like people nearby hear Hans kind of speak this gobbledygook to the to the mink on his shoulder, and the mink kind of scuttles off behind the thing, and don't really see much. So
Roll
anyone else want to say or do anything?
Having just
bet.
lost my my bet on the last one, I'm just gonna sit and look slightly disappointed and not bet on this one.
Okay. Anyone else?
I want to bet.
Okay. Who are you betting on?
I will be betting on Sera.
Okay.
How
The
dare
odds
you?
are currently the odds are currently 60-40 in Ursa's favor, so you're betting with a 40% chance of turns.
I'll
My-
give him.
My
I'll give him
strings give
40 silver.
my strings give
40
me a
silver?
feeling.
Yeah, I think
I-
that's alright.
Wouldn't
I'm
it be
gonna-
4 gold.
Wouldn't it be the higher percent for the one that's got like the least chance to win? So wouldn't it be 60% returns on Sarah?
Yeah, I
Wait,
think
you think I'm more
I
successful?
think it's like the lower the number, the less the odds, and
Yeah.
the remaining percentage
Yeah,
is
like-
how much it's multiplied by.
Right. Okay. You're doing it that way.
like
cool.
horses,
I believe that's
Like,
how it
you know,
works.
it's
I
like-
I don't gamble, so I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah.
The only time I gamble is on the horse races. It's like
The
what's that?
disclaimer: none of us gamble, so we're
You
all
don't gamble.
confused. We're just throwing. We're just
Only
throwing.
gamble like one time a year.
We're just
Yeah,
throwing
so-
in money
one
in
time.
here and hoping we get more money out.
Yeah, so Hans is betting 4
Gambling
gold,
bad.
and how much did you say you were betting, Olin?
I'm going to bet 3 gold.
3 gold. Okay, 3 gold for Olin.
Who were they betting
4
on? Sorry.
gold for Hans. I think they're both betting on Sera.
How dare you? You're gonna lose your money. You're gonna go bankrupt because
Completely
of,
swapped
because of
from
this.
last week. It's completely swapped from last week. We were like, oh yes, sir.
It's because you made a plan.
Okay.
My plan is simple.
My plan is so complex. It needs a lot of positions. To
Okay, so
I like positions.
does anyone else want to place a bet, or T? Because you don't have to if you don't want it.
I will, after having a mouthful of salt, probably try and find something to drink.
Okay.
That would
Just have
definitely be
spicy
my
water.
priority at this point. Is finding a very large glass of water after having a mouthful of salt meat.
Most of your options are mead.
That'll do. That will do.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Walk out the
you
bear
can.
with bear.
What kind of quality mead are you trying to get a hold of? Just like any, like a low quality mead, just to get the taste of salt out of your mouth, or?
Yeah, literally anything at this point.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
she
so
won't care. She, a mouth like the Sahara Desert. She
Yeah,
won't really
you
care
can-
at this point.
you can get a bottle of mead for like a really cheap one, like a bottle of it for just 2 copper. So
Cool. She will definitely be doing that.
okay, so
Do
yeah,
do I need to roll an insight to notice that she's in pain?
I think it's pretty obvious.
But
I'd say it's pretty obvious.
Might
You
be a
can
chance.
roll an insight if you want to. What's your passive? I believe you've got a pretty high one.
Let me just
Insight.
check.
Oh no. 11. I mean, yeah, I would say with even with an 11 for a passive insight, like you'd be able to tell she's like suffering from dry mouth from.
I wonder why.
T, please bet on me. You don't like Sarah, right? Bet on me, please. I need someone to bet on me.
I was trying to be a nice person to like the one character, and just didn't work out.
So would you say as a traveler I could have some special drink, something different from a faraway place, like the juice?
Definitely. Let me look up drinks akin to your homeland.
I'm just hyped to get into this
Just
fight.
general drinks or alcoholic drinks or.
General drinks. It doesn't have to be from my homeland.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like, would you have traveled to like other nations of Carafel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So you'd probably have like something like I don't know, like Leprancian grape, like really like high quality grape wine from Leprancia. No, not Leprancia. Lavadant. Sorry, Lavadant. Or maybe some vodka from Leprancia, or just a general drink. Yeah, you'd probably have like a interesting drink from a faraway land.
I'll take the Prancian de Lavadant.
Okay.
And it'll be in like a really small flask, and I am going to offer it to T that's sort of like going towards it.
You're gonna get this like tiny person absolutely mortal if Yrsa comes back and just like she's dead from like alcohol poisoning. She's gonna murder the rest of you.
She's hanging
Just her
out your
small
bag. Just hanging out the bag.
You're all bad influences.
And then you learn Sarah was the fault of the drunken death.
Yeah, T would definitely down the mead and then very much take a large gulp of the wine. Yeah, definitely.
I unintentionally got you mortal.
Roll a Constitution saving
The
throw for me,
butterfly
please.
effect.
Oh my god.
The butterfly effect from that piece of meat. Sarah's
Sarah
evil.
can never be nice.
Oh, sorry.
Wars.
With.
So there's like a little thing on the top as well you can do saves with.
Yeah, I've just clicked it, so fingers crossed.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yep. That was a. Chug this like you chug this like a champ, and you just kind of like you scrunch up your face for a moment. It's kind of like the burn from the mead, and then kind of like it relaxes a bit after you drink the wine. And then you kind of like you feel the effects of the alcohol kind of like overwhelm you for a moment, and then you just kind of like shake your head, and like it just you kind of wake yourself up.
We got
yeah,
confident tea. Confident tea's gonna come out. Not drunk tea,
you've,
but confident.
We got
Yeah.
some
Yeah, you're
strong
like-
tea up in here.
You're a little bit buzzed, but you're not drunk. Like you've just got a little bit of a buzz. So
Wow.
Nice.
all the positive effects of drinking alcohol, but none of the drawbacks of being drunk. So, we ready to get this duel
Yeah,
underway, or
let's-
does anyone
let's-
else want to do something?
Yeah, I'm not gonna offer her the flask anymore. I'm just gonna put it back in.
Big sad. Everybody trying to help T.
Nah,
Shit up.
can't waste it here.
The war horn sounds. Sera and Yrsa, roll initiative.
Yes!
Right,
I
so
love that. I
how
love
does-
hearing that. I love hearing that. Sorry. I love hearing roll
Click
initiative.
Let me
Click a
see.
token.
First
Click on your
initiative,
token,
and we're
Go
it's
to
a fight.
Alright,
utility,
PvP.
and then roll initiative is at the top, at the very top of the screen.
Wait, what?
It's our first initiative roll, and it's a PvP.
Yeah, it's PvP, and it's the first initiative.
Really? What do you mean?
Oh!
So at the top of the screen, there should be like a little thing saying like Sarah Scarlet, and then like inventory, spells, features, skills, saves, checks at the top of the screen. Go to
I think I'm
utility,
going
put your
first.
cursor over it, and then click roll initiative.
I think I'm going first, guys.
Attribute, inventory, spellbook, features, effects, biograph, journal. Is that what I'm looking at?
Wait, what? No, like
Um,
utility. So like go to utility and then go down one, and then it should say roll initiative. I can do it for you if you want.
Sure, because I can't see where it is.
Oof. 6.
I got a 4.
I got a
my
19.
plan is-
I got a 19 plus 3.
My plan is in the gutter. Nobody's gonna find out what I was planning all week.
Well, I mean, you might survive.
Heaven help me, I'm going to die.
Oh, yeah, Dylan,
75
can you,
feet between you.
yeah, Dylan, can you give me right? So I'm gonna okay. So for my turn, I've got 30 feet movement. So I'm just gonna walk forward 30 feet. And then while I'm walking forward, I'm also just gonna like scoop up like like a handful of like pebbles or like little rocks or something.
you're just gonna play with us.
Because I'm guessing there's like small rocks and stuff around.
Yeah, there's like a
stone
couple of pebbles and like loose dirt and like loose like rocks and stuff about. Yeah.
Can you add like a rock weapon to my weapons?
Oh God. Okay.
Rock
Hold on. Give me just a moment. Inventory.
How many
The floor in
would you...
here is like gravel dirt,
Yeah,
so
gravel.
it definitely would hurt for it. But yeah, there's not particularly big rocks, but there's definitely a lot of shrapnel.
Yeah. There's like little splinters of like metal from like broken weapons.
Nice. Actually, yeah, just anything like that, just like shrapnel and stuff.
That's worse than rocks.
Throwing metal at you, gonna give you tetanus.
You know what? I'll call it debris.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tails.
And then how much damage would that do? Like, is it 1d4
range.
plus strength? I'm guessing. If I'm throwing it.
Improvised. Yeah, probably an improvised weapon. So it's probably just one. I believe the rules are usually just 1d4
All right. And
plus
is it
your
not...
strength.
Yeah, plus
I
strength.
would
Yeah.
imagine.
Cool.
Turning to thrown. There we are. Thrown.
What would the range be? Like around 50 feet or something?
Hey,
What's your
John,
strength?
Strength is 17.
Okay. Let's see. You're pretty strong, so you'd be able to throw it probably about 30 feet.
John, could you send your initiative, like a screenshot of your initiative, just so I can see where you were, so this doesn't happen again?
Just go to the combat
Alright.
tracker.
Yeah, there's like a fist. That's the combat track.
Okay.
I mean, not like that. I meant like where you actually press the thing. Like,
What do you mean?
because I couldn't find it. Like, the initiative button. To roll it, or
Oh,
you just roll
okay.
the dice.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Thing.
Actually, I
was
don't
getting wrecked
know.
with
Yeah, I'll just let's put it in here real quick.
Yeah, that's cool. See the initiative. Wait, so have I been hit?
No, I haven't thrown anything yet. 1 second. I'm doing this for you.
Thank you. Let's see, where are you?
So,
There, you. Oh, it's under the filters.
yeah.
Under the
Right. Yeah. So
filter
you don't need to do that now though, because it's
thing.
already been done.
Yeah. But like, I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big.
Oh, no, it's stuck.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
No.
So how far is between us? Just gonna check. Okay, there's 45 feet. So how far did you say I could throw rocks? Like, these are just tiny little pebble things, and I'm used to carrying a big old great axe. I'm guessing I could throw them pretty far.
You're probably about. Yeah, you can probably throw them about 60 feet with disadvantage and 30 feet, like, with straight roll.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll just throw it with disadvantage then. Just one of the little bits that I've got.
Set up.
Actually, yeah. How do I do it with disadvantage?
Click it and it should like just pop up saying like, do you want to do this, or just like click it and it.
Oh right, yeah, no.
And then just take the lowest number.
Yeah, I think it auto. Yeah, it auto rolls with like advantage. So.
Oh, that's some bad rolls.
3.
Oof. Yeah.
My armor class, I think, is like 12. So.
Yeah.
Yep, that doesn't hit. So.
So I'm just kind of like carefree, just like just walking towards her, picking up some stones and just chucking them like in a general direction. Just.
So you just pick up a bunch of stones as you walk towards her, and then you just throw a stone at her, and it kind of like you kind of hear this as something hits the wall beside you.
I kind of just wave at the crowd as like as I'm walking by.
Was that your turn, Yrsa, or was there anything else you wanted to do?
Yeah, no, that's
just gonna talk to the crowd.
Yeah, just throwing a rock, and like bonus action, just kind of just waving at the crowd, just kind of like hyping them up for like this fight once it gets actually like, close.
Hyping them up, yeah.
Right. This is gonna be a performance, all right. So let me set the stage, right. All right. So she's just been belted by stones, right? Well, almost hitting her.
Yeah.
All right. So she starts maniacally laughing, right? So she's like, "You really think that's gonna work? And then she casts disguise self and makes herself look like a celestial, but like an angel, but of Midas, and like Valkyrie. Like Valkyrie kind of deal.
Okay.
And then she starts And then she starts speaking calmly, like, "Yes, Wolfrey, my child, my gift down to the benevolence of this world."
Sarah does realize that we are in a combat situation, and that she did this right in front of me. I saw her cast the spell.
I am going to try and say this is that form you saw, that Sera, that was my avatar on Earth. But I want to show you my real identity. So why don't you kneel to your new deity and champion of Midas, which is me. And then I'm going to, you see, feathery wings bump out of my back as I also disguise self on them as well and fly up 30 feet.
Okay, so you fly 30 feet up?
Yeah, and back into the state. Sorry. 30 feet up. How much flying do I have? 30 feet, don't I?
You've got 30 feet of flying speed.
Right, so yeah, I'll just fly 30 feet up. and stay
Yeah.
there and just do it like all angelic like and try and make a deception check to trick
Sure, yeah,
Yrsa.
go ahead, roll a deception check.
This is my plan for a week.
Well, can I say what my character would say? Because my character would not believe this at all. Like I don't
Sure,
care what the
yeah,
stats
you
would
can-
say, but
You can. So yeah, you've used up your second
Let me
spell
see
slot,
where my
so
deception is.
because literally,
roll a.
okay. So what my character would like, she would see this,
Yeah,
and she, oh, that's bad.
That's
a down
bad.
one for deception. I mean, your passive insight is gonna like
Yeah.
go above 3, I imagine. So you, and also
This-
you would have had advantage on the roll, so you don't need
Yeah,
to roll insight because you've
'cause-
already succeeded.
yeah,
'cause
'cause
you're
she's
passive.
How does the crowd react to this performance I'm putting on?
Most of it has kind of gone like, like, a lot of the cheering and shouting is kind of like died down a little. There's still people like kind of yelling and like cheering and stuff, but like it's died down a bit like noticeably, and people are just staring at you like.
Okay.
People are just
"What's
like,
this doing?"
oh no, you did not.
So
just
at
go
this
there."
point, Yrsa is going to actually get like mad.
My humanitis is my. I am trickster's
At
madness.
this
That is
point-
my.
Yrsa is going to be mad. You have just impersonated one of her gods chosen, and expected her to be dumb enough to fall for it. Okay, so I'll list off the things that you've done wrong so far.
Yeah, the fact that she's impersonating a Valkyrie, like the
Also,
Valkyries
that's
are
the
like.
reason why I was.
You've
That's the
threatened to
reason I
murder
was
someone.
asking about your
You've
god.
threatened to murder someone in front of Yrsa. That she does not stand for that. You've like just been a general pain in the ass to Yrsa. She does not like that. You've impersonated her god's like race chosen thing.
No, I'm not.
The Valkyries are basically like they were once like they were mortal women in life who were like just great warriors, and Minos was like, you know what, you are such a great warrior, you can become a celestial, and
Yeah.
you chosen.
Like Yrsa like aspires to be that in the future, and you've just
Yeah.
like completely
Yeah, you would definitely aspire.
completely like
It's character growth.
disregarded everything.
Obviously.
So she's gonna like
I'm in the air now.
You're in the air.
Are you
Sure.
going to say the Are you going to say the magic barbarian words?
Oh, you can say the word.
Oh my
Special
god, do
sentence.
it!
So first of all,
It only costs a
as just,
bonus action.
yeah, as just like a free action, just like like hype up the crowd, like just speak to the crowd sort of thing at first. She just kind of like shouts to the crowd. This woman is pure evil. She threatened to murder a man in the marketplace, and now she defiles my god Midas. I will strike her down. I will strike her down in his name. And she pulls out her bow that she was carrying on her shoulder. She may have dropped her axe, but she still has a bow on her shoulder. She pulls that off. And then I would like to rage.
Okay.
Oh no!
The crowd simultaneously starts booing Sera and also cheering for Yrsa.
They don't know my real name, so I'm the villain and I get away with it.
Olin just like excuses himself from the rest of the party. I am going to go mourn the loss of my money.
Yeah, and she's also just gonna move 30
Oh shit! I haven't. Was that the end of your turn, Sarah?
Wait.
Yeah,
Can
she's
I
done
do
a
anything
spell.
else?
She's
I
done
mean,
a spell. She's moved
I've
up.
done a disguise spell. I've moved.
Use your action. Use 30
do
feet
I-
of movement. Anything else?
Yeah, do it.
You don't have
Yeah,
a
I've done
bonus action.
20 feet up and disguise spell.
I think that's all you can do for now.
Yeah.
Wizards don't usually use their bonus
No.
action very often.
Yeah.
So,
So
all of that
shit.
happens. She moves 30,
Yep.
30 feet towards you.
Oh
I'm
no.
happy to be the villain.
She rages. How do I rage? Is there a thing that I can do with effects or
it should be on your character sheet.
skills? No.
Attributes, and then rage, and then click on the dice thing.
Okay. Attributes.
Features at the bottom.
Yeah. Cool.
Rage.
Dice. Alright, so what does that do actually? So I've clicked that.
You are now resistant to non-magical piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. You gain a +2 to all of your attacks in damage. Yeah, it says there. Yeah, there we are.
Nice.
And you have advantage on strength checks and saves.
Cool. So yeah, so the showbow, it's not at advantage or anything, it's just like a straight roll, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a straight attack. I don't believe you can recklessly. Well, you get that at second level anyway, but yeah. I was gonna say I don't believe you can recklessly attack with a ranged weapon.
Yeah, it has to be a melee weapon.
Oh yeah, can you give me an
that's
arrow as well?
melee,
Because apparently my showbow doesn't want to
Oh,
work
shit.
if there's no arrows.
Yeah, I believe you get I believe you get like 20 with your thing. So give me a moment.
The bow just goes.
God, I forgot to reload it.
Gotta reload the bow.
Remember, if I fall, you can't shoot me anymore because I'm knocked out.
Yeah, if you fall, you're probably gonna die. Oh, you're gonna take at least a couple death saving throws, you know.
It's only 30 feet.
It's 30 feet still. Like it's like
She'll catch you.
It's like 1d10 per 10 feet or something like that. It's like exponential damage or something. Right.
Yeah, it's 1d6. Rules as written, I believe, is 1d6 per 10 feet. But I'm a kind DM and I usually ignore the first 10 feet. So she would take 2d6 damage when she falls. If she does.
We know about exponential.
Showbow is designated to consume ammo, but no resource specified. How do I specify it?
Hold on, I'll take care of that. Ammunition.
I feel like I've
Short
did a shit
bow
ton
needs
on
the
myself.
arrow.
There we are.
I thought that would have
Without the
worked. I
arrow,
thought yes,
a
it was
short bow
dumb.
won't fire.
All right, try now.
Wait, I think it rolled. I don't know what.
With
Oh yeah. Okay.
use
So
use the short bow.
Okay. Cool.
Let's roll with the short bow.
Cool. Yeah. I clicked the arrows and that apparently did something.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'll use that 16, but yeah, like just roll damage. So I take it that would hit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll just roll the damage on the showbow.
Yeah. So it's like 1d6 plus.
1d6. Oh no.
1d6 plus 3 plus 2. So.
He's just deal 1. I don't want to be shot at this.
Wait. Has it done that? Oh, yeah. Cool.
So oh, there we are. 4 damage.
Oh good, I'm still alive.
Wait. So 1 plus 3 and then plus the 2, so it's 6 damage.
I'm still alive.
What health are you on?
I'm holding on. I'm on 1 health. Let's go, boys.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. There we are. That's a bit.
So take 6 health off her. Yeah.
Yep. So she's on. Yeah. You kind of knock an arrow, take aim, and then just like with the rage fueling inside of you, you fire. And just you've pulled the string back. It's almost to the point of snapping you because you're just that angry. You pulled it back so far, and you let go, and the force of it flies straight out, and it just hits her square in the towards the side of her stomach.
Yeah, and then as she looses the bow, she like lets out like a primal like war cry. This is for Midas.
Okay.
This is
that the end of
Midas.
turn, or would you like to do something else?
You know you're hurting. What if Midas
Yeah,
is?
she just like continues to like amp up the crowd sort of thing, you know, like just kind of screaming around.
Yeah.
Like.
The crowd is loving this. They're super hyped. They're kind of like there's a few people kind of chanting, "Oh sir, oh sir."
What are the people?
Sir.
What are the people in the What are the people in the VIP box doing?
In like up here.
Yeah, like
like
special
VIP
people,
box.
the VIPs.
Midas.
They're kind of chatting amongst themselves. Tofra Matha is he's kind of stood a little bit forward from the rest, and he's like leaning on the balcony. He's kind of just watching you both really intently. You see like a kind of little white glow on his face, like where like one eye seems to be white and the other seems to be a light blue. From what you can see.
Sans.
He seems to have some kind of heterochromia going on. Both of his eyes glow in their respective colors.
Sans is here.
It's your boy's turn.
Yep.
So yeah, Sarah, your
Sorry,
turn. What would
it's
you like
Gil's
to do?
turn.
One
Right.
HP.
You
I'm
survive.
a cast. Firebolt. Yes, that one. Firebolt.
Are you sure you don't want to raise your
1d10
hand at this point?
I'm going to raise my hand, but I'm going to raise my hand after I hit you with Firebolt.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be like that, is it? We're gonna have to have another duel after this. Like, I'm gonna just keep firing at you.
But when I cast Firebolt, I'm just going to start speaking deep speech. That's something I can do.
Wait,
and just so I sound more.
DM the Almighty, if you're going to raise your hand, are you allowed to fire, like, do an attack before that? Because I would think that's
it's a
kind of
bonus,
like a
though.
little bit disrespectful.
I don't care if I'm being disrespectful.
You're allowed to, but the crowd's not gonna be pleased about it for sure.
I'm already the villain.
Sarah's already
I'm
hated.
hated.
She's hating the entire
gonna go
town.
down.
The crowd isn't gonna be pleased about it. You're allowed to like make an attack and then raise your hand. Like it's just a free action to like yield. But like if she can make an attack on you and then yield.
I really want to
There's
shoot
no
her
rules
again.
against it. It's just she's just gonna get booed.
I don't. Yeah. How do I fire it? Do I just
So yeah, put your cursor over the spell, and then when you this little dice thing pops up, and then just click on that little dice thing.
yeah.
There we are.
19 and 19?
Okay. I take it that hits you.
Yeah,
Yrsa.
so half that 2 to 1, please.
No, wait, no,
It's not
magical
half.
damage.
Is it not resistant?
Yeah,
Oh, is that just
your
resistance?
rage only. Yeah, it's only physical,
Damn.
non-magical
What's it?
physical damage.
Damn, 2 damage.
If you took the
Oh.
yeah, I think there is a
So raise
subclass
my
that
hand.
gives you resistance to everything except psychic. But yeah.
And then I raise my hand and fly out the stadium and just wait outside.
Yeah,
'cause
so-
I don't want to be swung by a bomb.
So as the firebolt hits her, it just kind of like hits her in the shoulder, like quite close to her like face, but like it just kind of hits her shoulder, and it doesn't really do much. It just kind of sizzles like on her
bit of a
shoulder a little
glancing
bit,
blow.
yeah. And it just sizzles out on her, like it's like an ashtray, just putting like a tab out on like an ashtray, just to kind of show off like how little damage that actually did.
And then I run away. I raise my hand and fly out the stadium, and wait outside.
As she
And drop in disguise though.
Yeah, as she does that, I just I raise my fist and just let out another scream of just like, "You coward! Come back and face me like a true
the crowd-
Midas woman."
I really
Yeah.
don't care.
The crowd
Oh,
boos Sarah as she flies out, and
Yeah, but they don't know my
the-
real name. You're gonna
the
speak
announcer
good
kinda-
man.
yeah, the announcer calls out and says, "Oh, we have a winner," and apparently the loser is a massive coward. Well,
She's gonna be the new laughing
Um,
stock. You've just saved that
I
guy
don't-
from being
yeah.
the laughing stock.
Yeah, I'm the nice person. I'm a nice person.
You just saved that kill lock or whatever.
Like I can see why you used a fake name.
Yeah, this is
Actually,
my
that's a good
plan.
point.
So I'm gonna walk in disguise self into the next fight. I don't know at what rate. But it's not gonna be.
you're out of spell slots.
Oh.
Yeah, well, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah, because we're gonna have a long rest.
Yeah.
At
I
this
don't know
point-
how I'm gonna.
At this point, though, I don't know if
Well,
Yrsa even
people-
wants her in our team. She's kicked out of the team at this point. she's been so blatantly disrespectful, and she doesn't want anything to do with her at this point.
I'm chaotic.
Hey, I mean, you don't have to like the people you work with. You can,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
have a
She doesn't even
terrible
want to work
relationship
with them at
someone
this
and
point.
still work with them.
She can
Really
lurk
understandable,
she
to be
can lurk in
quite
the
honest.
shadows, but she's not being part of the team in quotation marks.
Well, it's not up to you. You know, I might be more popular than you in the sphere. You know.
I think those screams of "do it."
So,
I think those screams of "do it" and "yes" from T and Hans were enough to say that you're not the most liked on this team.
Although you
Oh,
made me lose 3 gold. I like Sarah. I see
Yeah.
potential in Sarah.
yeah, my character's a slow burner. My character's not going to change overnight. It's a slow burner.
It's a
Yeah.
level 1.
yeah. So yeah, the announcer kind of, he just says, Lowrider, sir, make your way down to the underside and receive your payment for Very well done, almost flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
We look forward to
Flawless.
seeing you fight again. I believe you've signed up for the team fight, if I'm reading my notes correctly. So
Yes, she nods and
look forward to that.
and says yes.
So yeah, you get paid 5 gold
Nice.
for winning your first fight. So yeah, that's the thing. So what would the party like to do now? Do you want to kind of stay and like watch a few more fights, or do you want to go do something else, or what would you like to do?
I'm just waiting
I
outside.
want to go. I want to go out and meet Sarah before the rest of the party.
Okay, so
I'm just eating my shish kebab still. Just, you know,
yeah,
still.
Ublek kind of comes out of from underneath the stands, and he kind of
Oh yeah,
comes
Ublek
back
was
to
doing something.
your shoulder. Yeah, Ublek was doing something.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
So do I see them come out? Or like,
Yeah, you're outside.
yeah. I'm just waiting outside for them.
While you're outside, you kind of notice that this bird that was flying overhead just kind of dive bombs into the crucible out of sight. And thingy, what's it called? After a moment, Olin comes outside. He seems to be looking for you.
Hey, that did not go the way I was anticipating. Though it was
Bleeding
fun
profusely
being
at
the
this
villain.
point. You're on 1 health.
I am bleeding, I am hurting, but I'm trying to keep a straight face. Trying to stay modest still.
Arrows sticking out your side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much
I got an arrow
halfway
in my
through her. Like sticking out the backside of her.
Just casually just standing at the side, just you know.
Regardless, that was very amusing, very entertaining,
Sorry.
to say the least.
My Patreon, my God, I feel would have appreciated that match. I feel I did as much of a disgusting job as I could have done. I was as creatively mischievous as I could have been, and I hope he's proud.
I'm sure whoever he is, he will. Now, need some help with that? At the point, at the arrow.
Yeah, I feel something poking in me, and I don't like it being there. Could you eject Yrsa's arrow? Oh, she might just put a new one in me, so I don't know if there's any point.
Yeah, she might need to cool off a little bit.
Relax. Relax. We'll take care of her. You're in no danger now, as I'm working on pulling out the arrow without making it hurt too much.
Put some alcohol in it.
You just
So-
see
Make
Steve. Yeah. Oh yeah. What would happen to arrows if like my blood like super steamy hot? Would it just be like a melty mess coming out? Or just like they
Probably wouldn't
sludge
come
out?
I
But I just
wouldn't say
haven't-
your blood is quite that hot that it can melt metal. I think it's just
Yeah.
like abnormally hot.
Or like the wood would catch fire, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not hard enough for wood to catch fire. Just like it's a warm arrow when it comes
Yeah, I
out.
was gonna say I
Cool.
don't think it's quite hot enough to like set arrows on fire and stuff like that.
That would be cool.
Just put your
Rip some blood over an arrow.
cut your hand and just like put it on an arrow and then it's like a flaming arrow.
There we
The
go.
flaming arrows.
You'd also be every doctor's just nightmare.
Yeah. Just
Take a blood test.
thingies you
But yeah,
open,
no,
melt. Alright, cool. But yeah,
Wearing a welding mask before doing surgery.
So yeah, do a Olin, do either a sleight of hand
Oh!
or a
That's a sound.
yeah, I was gonna say what the hell was that? Do a sleight of hand or a medicine check for me.
Alright, I'll
please.
go with the sleight of hand.
Okay, sleight of hand.
That's a 10.
A 10. You kind of begin pulling that out. You kind of wiggle it a bit. It hurts a little, Sera, but it's relatively fine. It doesn't do like any extra damage, but you pull it
Well,
out.
thank you. Do you know any healing spells or any healing anything? Because this hurts quite a bit.
My apologies. I am not much of a healer, but I'm sure we can find a good apothecary in the city for you.
Right. Thank you.
Meanwhile,
The
maybe we could
undercroft,
get to.
like the underside of the the underside of the underneath does do like there are healers on standby.
I don't think she's very well liked there.
No. Well. Yeah, I'm not gonna go
But
back
you
into
kind of
there.
just like flew out.
Yeah, I'm not going in there because they saw both my tiefling form and my fake / dual form. So
how many forms are you gonna take? You're
that
gonna
would
have to
just
like
be.
a new form every day.
I've got so many aliases. You don't even know about it. My character is so chaotic that you don't even know Sarah's my real name.
You're gonna be a wizard with
Could just be
I mean,
zero spell slots every day because you're gonna be making a new alias for yourself a new disguise.
That's the risk I'm willing to take.
It's just gonna be a
So,
liability.
Yeah, this strange merchant from earlier
Hey, have
kinda
my
comes out
ring
from
to me.
inside the he comes out from the
Oh yeah, can
the
Yrsa do
Crucible.
something? Can Yrsa do something before we go anywhere? Sorry.
Oh yeah, sure.
Is there any sort of like pub or like area for people who win their fights? Is there any sort of like behind the scenes people who win their fights go and chat to each other because I know this sometimes is in real fight and stuff. I'm gonna go talk to some of the other winners.
On the underside, definitely in the prep area underneath the arena, there are a couple of fighters still lingering about, just kind of chatting and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Cool. I want to go. Is
It's
there any?
it's not exclusive, so anyone can just walk down there if they're gonna sign up. But yeah, there are.
Okay, I'm gonna. Is there any? Do I recognize anyone who's been previous, winners of big matches or something?
Bjorn is down there. Yeah, Bjorn is down there. He's speaking to a woman. From kind of the body language, they seem to be kind of like lovers of some kind, maybe. Possibly just husband and wife or something. She seems to be an elf. She looks like she might have some frost elven heritage. But she's not a full one. She's a kind of an elf nut, I suppose, is the easiest way to explain it. She's a mix of different elves. The frost elves, they've kind of got these blue feathery wings, and they look more goblinoid in appearance. They've the males have these little tusks, and they have tails. This woman, she doesn't. She looks more akin to just a regular kind of urban elf, just with blue skin.
Okay.
She has a tail.
Oh, she has a tail? Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah, it's in her picture.
Yeah.
Cool. So Yrsa is still massively riled up from that fight sort of thing. Her blood's still boiling. If it wasn't, she would probably be starstruck, kind of not being able to say anything or whatever at this point. But right now, she just kind of walks up beside him. She still pretends to clean her axe, just so it's not she's just walking up for no reason. She's walking along near him, cleaning her axe, and then she's gonna hope that he notices that.
Must be senpai.
Notice me, senpai. Oh.
There we are. That's.
You're simp. You're
larger
simp.
than I thought.
This man was literally
At least I'm not a
chosen.
simp.
This man was literally chosen by my god. I am going to simp for him, or at least the rumors say he is. So.
So yeah, that's what the woman looks like. She's she's not been coloured in for the most part.
Nice.
There's
Nice armor,
highlights, but that's what she
Nice
looks like.
weapon.
Yeah, it's a glaive, double-ended. Yeah,
Nice.
double-ended glaive. So yeah, do you clear your throat or anything, or do you
Yeah.
just kind of like step
So
up to
I kind of like let them like have their little conversation or whatever. Like I'm not eavesdropping. I'm just like cleaning my axe like far enough away that I'm not eavesdropping, but like kind of like I'm in his sight. And then like once like they like get to a point where like when they seem like they're gonna like stop finishing or whatever, like start finishing, I'll like clear my throat a little bit and like start like maybe approaching or something slowly. Like she wants to be respectful
Yeah,
about it, but she still wants to talk to him.
Okay.
The
So
8 foot
Um,
tall, respectful giant.
Yeah.
Sorry,
What, are you
this,
gonna put
this,
your fingers
this
together and
portrait,
go,
holy shit, it's much larger than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh no.
Oh, nice.
There we
Mister, can I get your autograph?
Shut
So
up.
yeah, they're kind of talking to one another, and then the woman kind of like notions, I think you have a fan, my love, and he kind of turns a look at you, Yrsa, and oh, hello, can I help you? I saw your fight up there with that heretic.
Yes, it was disgusting what she did to our god. We both follow Minus, and it was absolutely disgusting. My blood boiled as soon as she.
Are you gonna bond over my
Yes, we are going to
display?
bond. As soon as she
This is how you're in.
took on that form of a Valkyrie, I just couldn't hold back anymore. Like I've always longed, even as a little girl, to become a Valkyrie in the future, and I have trained hard day and night to fulfill that dream one day. And she blatantly just like insulted that all that training, all that work that I've put in. Is basically the stuff.
Mages, they there's a reason why they're not respected around here, other than Tofra Mathu, but he's a special case. But yes, I share this the sentiment. To impersonate a Valkyrie and try to pass off as one of the esteemed holy ladies of Minos himself is a great insult. From the looks and sound of her, she's some form of outlander, so I'm not surprised. She does not respect our customs.
She signed up with me on the team match tomorrow evening. We will be having a team match, and she'll be on my team. I don't know how to deal with this. My blood still boils. Yeah.
I would suggest just taking a few deep breaths and trying to calm down. You can always just not speak to her and go your separate ways when the tournament is over. Or yeah, if I'm not entirely sure on the rules for team fights. I'm not personally partaking. I'm going in the duels in hopes to become the High King, but whether or not I become High King is another matter. But if I ever get to the stage where I can fight Ulf Swordbreaker, it will definitely be an honor, even if I lose.
Yes, that will be. I don't doubt your skills. About your fight just before our one, how did you get put up against someone so weak? Isn't he like the laughing stock of the entire city? How did you, someone who's so magnificent, get put up against him?
I believe it was just random chance. I signed up and I said put me for the just whoever's free, and they said all right, come back at this time, and I came back at the time, and I was up against that whelp.
Well, sometimes
sorry
fate.
for his lineage.
Yes, sometimes fate is cruel like that for him.
I don't imagine he would win a fight against anyone in the tournament, to be quite honest. He, even if it were a young whelp of a lad who barely growing his chin hairs, I believe he could probably win against Lokil the Spineless.
Yes, I doubt even that woman that I fought. he probably would still lose against her, and she went down pretty much just as quickly.
Probably. Yes, definitely so.
Can I ask him about like the rumors about minor stuff? Like, I know like we're not like close or anything, but like I just want to like start asking so
Sure, you can ask him.
So
Go
I've heard that I've heard some rumors that you were blessed by Minos, or you were chosen by Minos. So like there's a lot of ambiguity around it. Has Midas been in contact with you at all? Has he give you a blessing of sorts?
He well, the night following the very first invasion of Stolroth by the Frost Elves 10 years ago, he came to me in a dream, and he bestowed a blessing upon me, and I was granted a divine strength of the bear. You may see it in action when I use it someday, but I do not plan to use it in the tournament. It is not honorable to use a divine blessing to gain advantages. I can rely on my own skill without relying on divine action.
Aye, that is truly honourable. I do wish to see you fight one day at full strength, but for right now I will enjoy each and every one of your fights, sir.
Mister,
Shut up.
I'll look forward to seeing you in the stands. Then I'll definitely look out for you.
I will also partake in more duels. Probably in the future. I'm still not quite as strong as anyone else who has signed up to the tournament. I'm definitely not as strong as you, but I hope that one day I at least get somewhat near to your level of strength, and then.
You have promise, girl. Definitely keep training, and you will definitely reach your goal someday. Maybe Minos himself will smile upon you just as he has me.
Aye. Thank you very much for giving me your time. You must be a very busy man. You are very famous around these parts. I will let you get on with your day-to-day tasks. And then with that, she gives like a small bow, and like backs away.
Yeah, he just nods in acknowledgement to you as you kind of bow to him. And,
you're the
Shut the fuck up, Sarah. Don't you say it, damn thing.
Turns back to his wife once you've kind of like stepped away.
I could be his wife.
I think Akiko might kick your ass.
Yeah, probably.
Looking overhand, you do see a kill up there. He's kind of getting all chummy with the mysterious man. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think you probably would know who he is. You see him kind of getting all like chummy with Prince Trian. Trian Midas of Heimsgar. He's kind of a well-known adventurer. He's been traveling all around the world. He's gained quite a lot of renown, doing all kinds of deeds. Just being a general, like just a helpful adventurer. A lot of people say that he too is blessed by Minos, but those are kind of less substantiated claims. So yeah, they're just kind of chatting. You can't really tell what they're saying from the distance that you are. But they're chatting.
Big hairy bastard. It's under his breath.
Do it, focusing on that.
Does T or Ori want to do anything?
Team would have been waiting for us to come out.
Okay. So, we'll do that actually. No, yeah, we'll do the the merchant approaching first, because I'll be really quick and then.
Yeah.
Okay. So that merchant kind of steps out from the stands and comes outside, and he approaches Sera and says, "Good show, girl, good show. Well done. That was a great fight. Here, have a turnip." And he produces this turnip and just holds it out to you.
Thanks.
What's with this guy? Is this guy like simping for?
I would rather have another ring. Actually, I never got to ask what this ring did. I mean, I'm going to attune it any minute now, but
Don't get greedy now, girl. Don't get greedy. One ring for you.
One
And,
turnip, one ring.
do all kinds of things. But eat the turnip, you'll feel better.
All right.
Kinda like looks down at the
What's
wound and inspects it.
what's your name by chance? I never caught it last time that I threatened you.
He looks up, and there are some who call me Tim.
Is that it?
So that is what I go by around these parts, because people like to call me Tim. So I am Tim.
Thanks for the turnip, I guess.
You're very welcome. Anyway, I have to go do the wob wob. I best not be disturbed while doing the wob wob. It's a very delicate state of mind. Anyway, goodbye. And he kind of like steps out of sight behind a pillar.
I'm just been amused.
Hello.
Like, it doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Like, it looks like he's just hiding behind the pillar. Like, you don't have a line of sight on him. Like, he just steps behind the pillar.
Am I audible, by the way?
You're audible.
Yeah, you're audible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Olin is still there, right?
Yeah, Olin just watched this happen. Do you want to say anything to him before he leaves?
I'm gonna.
I just want to roll an insight to see what's up with this dude. Okay.
Go ahead, roll insight. Do you want me to do it for you from your character sheet, or?
Nope. I like rolling dice. Very.
Okay. No worries.
Very nice feeling.
I trust you, to be honest.
Of course. I mean, heck, I've only gotten bad rolls until now.
Yeah.
That's an 11 with my modifier.
With your modifier?
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult to get a read on him. He seems pretty erratic, but he does seem like he just wants to genuinely help Sera. The turnip doesn't seem to be like anything. It looks like just a normal turnip. It's not a poison turnip.
I'm gonna start. Like, I feel like Sera would have salt on her because she's just like partial to it. So I feel like I would salt my turnip.
Okay, so yeah, you just pull out this small kind of like pouch. Pull out like a pinch of salt and kind of sprinkle it over the turnip. Do you eat the turnip?
And start munching. I'm just confused, munching on it. Just.
So yeah, Minecraft munching noises. So yeah, you kind of, Olin, you just watch Sera. You just watch Sera salt this turnip, then devour it.
I want to. By the way, I want to take the arrowhead. I want to break it off the arrow, and sort of pocket it.
Okay, so yeah, you just break the arrowhead off the arrow. What do you do with the rest of the arrow, with the shaft and the fletching? Just chuck it away.
I just throw it away casually.
Yeah, so you just
too much of a scene.
Break the head off the arrow, chuck the shaft and fletching over your shoulder, and just kind of put it in your satchel or bag.
Just get beaten for littering.
Are you sure you wanna eat that?
Wait, DM's gonna say something.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead, Olin. Sorry, you first.
Are you sure you wanna eat that? A strange man giving you random things to eat.
I mean, he gave me a cool ring.
You don't know what the ring does. It could like be like a death ring.
Yeah, I feel like he's got my better interests, but I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't see him walk up to anybody else and give them a turnip, or a ring. So
I mean, also you did threaten him. He would probably, if anything, he would probably want to murder you the most.
Am I? Is he into me? Am I?
So
is Tim into me?
You did threaten to kill him.
Yeah, maybe he's
Um,
into that.
Do you want to roll insight?
As you
Dan?
finish eating the turnip, by the way, your wound kind of miraculously heals closed.
Wow.
By the way, you'd be at full health as well, Ursa, because you
Healed.
would have gotten healing down in the thing. So
How do I do that? Is it?
Alright, so how do you heal?
I've done it
Oh.
for you. don't worry.
Alright, we've done it. Yay.
Yeah, I've done it for both of you.
That turnip healed me?
Yeah,
Did you see the
you
food?
finished eating the turnip, you like swallowed the last bite, and then your wound kind of like the pain faded away, and then like, you kind of look down, and the wound is like just almost as if like magic was used on you to seal the.
I look
Are
over to
you
Olin.
vegetables?
Yeah, I look over to Olin and I'm like, turnips? Turnips?
Superfood.
And is that what
Must
turnips
be-
do?
Must be different from any turnip that I've ever eaten.
He's got really good like. Should we
Uh,
buy?
I'm afraid I fear that's not the last time we'll see him.
Hopefully,
Any-
he just gives me free shit. I'm done. Can we just take him with us?
I mean, we'll swap you if
anyways.
you want. We'll swap you and him. I'll take him. I'm fine with him.
I can't. Yes. Yes.
Just whispers on the wind. You're a whisper on the wind.
I'm basically gonna ignore that whisper on the wind and be like, yeah, we can have an extra member. We can get rid of Yrsa.
That seems a bit of a stretch, but
Well, yeah, I guess.
coming to that point, are you sure you still want to do this tomorrow? To be in the same team as her?
I mean, I never really signed up. Well, I did sign up, but I never really
I
wanted to do this.
See you.
Kind of, yeah.
Well,
But
no
but
one's
also
here
it's
now.
I'm kind of like, I don't know, feeling something towards you kind of people. I don't know. It's like weird feelings, but I kind of don't want to leave, but
Stockholm
yeah,
syndrome.
I don't know.
It's fine. T's got that as well.
Yeah, very much so.
I think most of these people have Stockholm syndrome at this point.
I mean, I feel like I could be a better person if I stick around. But I'd better myself and get more powerful. But I don't know if that would come with moral dilemmas and moral being a good person.
You seem very aware of yourself, and at the same time, the least aware of what's happening around you. I think the only thing that should be driving you is anger and a want for revenge. Wouldn't you say? Don't you want to get back at her? She humiliated you in front of hundreds, maybe even thousands in there. The greatest
about Yrsa?
heroes in the land.
I thought you were talking
What's
about
the
something
point
else.
of becoming?
Um,
What's the point in becoming a good person if nobody respects you?
I
Wouldn't you like to return the favor at some point? Wouldn't you say your patron would like you to return the favor?
This is brilliant.
I don't know. I've lived in shadows and spare my whole time in here on this land in this place. But
Well, if you plan to fight side by side with Yrsa, I don't think you'll get the chance to remain in the shadows.
what
Think
people like
about it. And Olin just walks away back into the stadium.
Okay.
I'm just like what happened?
What happened?
Confused. I'm perplexed by the whole. I've been thrown off by the whole turnip thing or whatever.
Still trying to get over the turnip.
Like, how does a turnip have magical properties?
I mean, he just stepped behind a pillar as well. Like, there's no conceivable way that like he should still be behind there.
So the merchant's still behind the pillar.
Oh, we all know he's a magic man. We all know he's not there anymore.
You kind of want to check still, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the
I mean,
pillar.
you can
Just
check
in
if you want.
No, I gave a badass speech. I'm gonna walk away. I'm not looking behind some pillar.
I mean, as you pass by, you do get like there is an angle where you can just kind of look to see if he's still there.
Okay, I wanna sort of steal a glance in the direction.
You look over. He's just standing there, staring blankly at the pillar.
At the pillar.
Yeah, at the pillar. He's just stood behind the pillar, just staring blankly at it.
Is he like idling? Is he like T-posing on them?
He's not T-posing. He's just standing there,
Unused
completely
asset.
gormless, staring at the pillar.
Just standing there like a cyberpunk NPC.
Yeah, basically.
Ori will go up
Wobbling.
and stand next to him and stare at the pillar as well. See if there's anything on the pillar. Let's see what he's
I'm
actually doing.
gonna make an investigation check for me real quick.
Yeah.
Why did I do this?
13.
13. It's nothing on this pillar. He's just staring blankly at just some random ass pillar.
Well,
After standing there for a couple of probably a minute, I'll turn around to him and go, "Very nice pillar, this, isn't it?"
He's gonna
That's a
turn a
nice
look at you.
boulder.
He's gonna turn a look at you, and he's gonna go, "Yes, this is a very good pillar. Would you like to wob with me?"
I come over and be like, "What is wob?" Just because, yeah, I can hear him from where I'm standing.
I will just say yes.
All right. Are you going to join us in the wob, lady?
Sure. Are we
Right,
going to get
well.
high? Are we getting high? Is this what's happening?
Do as I do. No, we're not. We're not partaking in substances. No.
You sure?
We're going to do this, and he starts doing this very. Where's the? He starts doing this.
Well, I say, well, shit. I'm not going through emotional turmoil and start dancing.
Do you start wobbing?
Yeah.
Ori?
Yeah, 100%.
So you
Initiate
follow his
wob.
movements and you
How
wob
do you
as well.
wob?
Are you going to join in, Sera?
Yeah, I was like, shit. I'm not going through turmoil of emotions right now. I'm just gonna dance.
Okay, so yeah, you wob with the two of them. The three of you wob together.
I want to see what the wob looks like.
I'm just at a distance, just looking at them. Like,
Can I make a performance
is
check? I'm
happening?
actually proficient in performance. 'Cause that's
I
something
love how Sarah's wobbing at different times to us too.
Thanks for
Yeah.
smacking.
Is that a wob synchronicity?
You're gonna join in wobbing hands? Did you say?
No, I'm not. I'm staying away.
I'm just
Okay,
waiting,
you're
like
just
as Hans and T just like come up beside me, and I'm just like,
watching.
I'm a man. I'm a man wearing a mask, and I tell the future of people's futures for a living, and yet I am weirded out by this.
Yeah, can I make a performance? Because this is wobbing and this is technically a performance, kind of. Is it like
no,
dancing?
you are blessed by Tim, the wob master. Do not. You automatically succeed any performance checks to do the wob
Oh, shit!
when
That's
you are
pretty
within
fog.
when you are
Wob with
within 30 feet
mastery.
of him.
So you've just
Yes.
automatically
His
succeeded.
mastery of the wob just kind of transfers over to you. There's just this ambient air of wob in the, around you.
I didn't even realize my
Some
token
people-
was dancing until now, but yeah.
God.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly stop wobbing and try and act cool,
One does not
like,
simply stop wobbing.
Stop wobbing.
I'm gonna pull out the.
Should roll a con save. Stop
Bob.
moving.
I can't stop the wob.
It's like exiting warp speed. Warp speed.
When you're only allowed 2 wobs a day, but then you accidentally wob a 3rd time and go into a maximum wob drive.
No.
And that's what
Nobody
I'm
can,
2 wobs.
nobody
too
can beat
serious.
my maximum wob drive.
I want to
Contagious,
ask,
anyone.
I want to ask Hans. I probably should have asked this before, but who is that?
Who is that? That multicolored fellow over there.
He calls himself Tim.
Yes, Tim. I've heard that he goes by that. I don't know much about him. He comes to the city during the proving trials and he sells his goods. Quite an eccentric fellow. He usually carries around quite a healthy wallet on him. Not that I would know about that sort of thing.
And I sort of like turn my head towards her, like, sure you don't.
Can I
He
stop
chooses
wobbling
not
and
to
go
say
up to
You
go up
pretend
to
I didn't
Hans
see
and
that.
Is he trouble?
Not as far as I know. I mean, he can sell some rather strange items, but none that I've known to be of any particular trouble.
Has anyone, maybe someone that's lost their sight, been able to rob him successfully?
I might know of one person,
Who's lost their sight?
possibly.
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 How
Don't
much
know
would
him
you
very
say?
well.
How much would you say he's carrying right now?
Probably around 200 gold.
That's very specific.
Yeah. Well, I know the city very well, I know its people very well, and I'm a very informed person.
Would you say he would miss it too dearly, his 200 gold?
Depends how he parts with it, I suppose.
What is this cryptic conversation?
yeah, like hey.
It's like just
I mean,
everyone
I'm walking over. Yeah.
And would you say that the less fortunate would be able to do better things with those 200 gold?
If you're referring to a certain masked figure that could do with a new horse, I suppose so.
Possibly.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Just make out.
Just make out already. There's so much tension here. So much
It's
chemistry.
like, ooh, will we?
So while I'm still wobbing, does anything happen?
I mean, you gotta concentrate on that wob.
Roll a general wisdom check.
To
Oh
know
no,
what
he's
it is.
in too far. He's went in too deep.
No, this isn't a save. If you went too far, it would be a
Uh.
save. This is just a check.
6.
Uh,
I would say probably the aura would give you advantage.
yeah.
So that's a 19. So you as you wob, you're filled with tranquility.
Meditating.
Yeah, it's almost as if this is a form of meditation. And you're just filled with this serene feeling as you continue to wob. And the rest of the world just kind of fades away for a minute as you kind of just do the wob without a care in the world.
Okay.
And, gain special blessing.
Yeah.
And feel like you're kind of enlightened in some way as you wob.
Okay.
Oh yeah, has my ring attuned yet? I'm guessing it's been an hour.
Yeah, I would say it's probably been just about an hour by this point.
So
Don't notice any difference as you,
Ah.
as you finish attuning.
It's a silver ring.
So yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna ask Hans, well, would you like to relieve him of his burdens?
You gonna kill him?
Suppose I could, if a certain masked figure would distract him.
I am not going to wob.
You can have majority if you do.
Yeah.
As tempting as
Oh,
that
Fight on.
as tempting as that sounds, I'll think of something else. As,
Go us.
as I walk up to him,
Okay. Walk up to him.
and I want to like sort of like turn towards him. And does he seem like he's paying attention to anything other than wobbing?
He's wobbing right now.
I'm standing
not
right
really.
beside him.
He runs through him.
He doesn't seem to be paying much attention to anything other than wobbing.
Okay.
As I feel like really tranquil and kind of like calmed and blessed from this whole wobbing thing, I will kind of like slowly come out of the wob.
Okay. So you slow to a stop.
Yeah.
You feel very calm, very tranquil. You feel like a new man, like the wob has changed your life in some way.
And I kind of feeling all tranquil and calm. I put my hand on Tim and be like, that was great. And
His wob slows to a stop and he says, "Ah, very good friend. Sorry, were you gonna say something else there? By the way, sorry."
No.
Oh,
No.
very good friend. It was definitely a treat to wob with you. Definitely, we should wob again sometime.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
I'll
do.
to have to share the wob.
And then turn and kind of see that the masked figure is like stood right behind me. Be like, oh, hello. What were you doing with the wob?
I don't pay any attention to him, and then I get closer to Tim and I say, Tim,
Yes.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh,
What?
That's what I was.
How many jaw drop moments are there gonna be?
I wanted to do that. Shout over.
Going to kill me? In what way? How are you going to kill me?
Describe it.
I have a fine looking sword here that I plan on penetrating you with.
Oh god.
That's what she said.
A mighty great sword.
My mighty great sword will swipe.
Penetrate you. I call it the force.
I realized
You know
penetrate
what?
wasn't the right word.
I think everybody's making fun of you in RP as well.
You know what? If I get a great sword, I'm gonna name it the force, just so it can penetrate us. Just so it can penetrate everything.
Look, common isn't my first language, okay? Cut some slack, guys.
Comments not mine either.
If you want to stab me with a sword, how about you stay calmer and don't harm a Timmer? Have a turnip instead, and he produces a turnip and holds it out to you.
Keep that. I shout over. Keep that. That heals you.
Good.
So that's the healing process.
Okay. I want to immediately grab him by the neck and start choking him.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. He's serious about this.
Okay.
He wants to die.
Make a grapple check. So your choice between no, I think to grapple the person
Strength.
grappling needs to make an athletics check.
Yeah, strength athletics.
Can I go over seeing this and pull him away? Because this guy's been really nice to me so far.
I mean, after he's done the grapple thing, I think.
Yeah.
I would also
walking.
want to stop this.
Yeah, could I just
with-
dispose disadvantage or some shit?
Yeah, I'd say you can
Alright.
impose disadvantage or advantage on. Well,
Yeah.
Tim already has
I'm
advantage on against. Yeah.
I don't want this guy because he gives me free stuff.
Okay. With my other hand, my left hand, I'm just gonna put it behind my back and make certain hand signals. And in Thieves' Cant, I want to tell Hans to, this is the moment. Do it now. As roll in athletics.
Yeah, athletics to grapple.
Oh,
Alright.
disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage.
Jesus Christ.
Disadvantage.
I think so.
Disadvantage, yeah, because people are opposing it on you.
All right. 2 times. Okay, that's an 18. Second time. That's a 7.
7?
7.
Alright, and as I grapple, I just want to like shout out, you killed my entire family.
Jesus.
I say confused.
Just go into a rage.
he's a pop
Wait,
barbarian
you're
now.
Bob. Wait.
I'll kill you.
Okay.
Well,
you-
having this connection with Tim and having just had a wob.
Yeah, you don't go back from a waffle.
I want to kind of protect Tim, so I'm just gonna
Protect Tim.
to basically protect him and use my unarmed strike and punch.
Oh, okay.
No.
Is this whole team going to be divided? Because
Yeah, like we're
I
not,
mean,
we're not very.
make an
involved
unarmed
very much.
strike attack then. Go on.
I'm fractionating
Uh,
very
What are
quickly.
you doing, Hans? You've just been signaled to kind of come in and do what you're gonna do, I
That
suppose.
one?
Yes,
Yeah, he's-
Hans.
He's gonna get in between between Olin and Ori, and hopefully take that punch.
Jesus Christ, what is going on?
Me and T are having a
You're
nice
trying to take that
conversation.
punch.
Yeah, we're not even here yet.
Wait, you catch up,
Um,
Yrsa?
Yeah, I'd say you're able to kind of make an acrobatics check. Athletics. I'll just add your dexterity mod onto that instead, which is extra. Yeah, just an extra one, so that would be a 16. So yeah, you manage to step in the way and you take 7 damage from a punch. You
Got a
kind of
mean
just
right hook.
See, that would kill me.
yeah, you kind of
that would actually.
step between the two of them. There's people kind of just staring at this whole affair, like just wondering what the hell is going on. At this point, you kind of attracted a small crowd as you step between them, and you kind of just manage to get in between Ori and Olin, and he kind of just thumps you right in the chest, and you're winded.
Yeah, he's like coughing at this point. Backs off a bit.
God.
Can we just calm down? I'm usually for chaos, but
When the chaotic
Oh,
person's
Olin.
telling everyone to calm down.
What's Olin doing? Is he stopped?
He goes back. He just like he gets pushed back, and he just sort of like he looks at what happened to Hans, and he just like shakes his head, and he looks up and he goes, I'm sorry. I did it again. So sorry. Did I attack anyone?
You've started strangling a merchant.
Tim is the best person ever.
He's not gonna like this.
No,
very
no.
much, is
You
he?
just tried to strangle him.
Oh my god, not again! As I put my hand to my mask. Oh, Tim, I'm so sorry.
Got split personalities, mate.
Roll a either a persuasion or a deception check, depending on whether it is whether you're being truthful or not.
I'll
Yeah,
roll that
Hans
deception.
kind of says some kind of gobbledygook, and a moment later, this mink appears on his shoulder once more.
That's a 12.
Sorry, what was that, Ori?
Did Olin take the turnip in the end, or does Tim still have it?
I think Tim still has it. I don't believe.
Yeah, I didn't take.
I must swipe that turnip.
No, you're not even there. Like,
I'll
you're...
just be like,
I turn to Tim and go, "Can I have that turnip? I didn't mean to punch this guy. I was
There you
just
go.
saving you."
Oh, don't worry, friend, don't worry. I have plenty of turnips, and he holds out a turnip to you.
So I take the turnip and turn to Hans and be like, "I'm really sorry. Wasn't meant to hit you. I was just saving. Like, I don't understand why he attacked." And hand the turnip to him to eat.
It's alright, this happens more often than what you think. I'll take the turnip and munch it.
you should have saved it.
That's a turnip.
You,
Healed you.
it's quite a delicious turnip, and restored to full health once more.
Nice. Very strange turnip.
Yeah, it's a very strange turnip, has strange properties.
Turn up for what?
Okay, what is everyone doing? What is T doing, and also Yrsa doing during all this?
Is Yrsa caught up with us? I thought she was stimping
I
still.
mean, this
I thought she'd still be
took a
simping.
while for. So she would have been here for a while,
Been
I
a
think.
No,
Don't want to take.
my apologies, but I actually wasn't done.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, no. Keep going. Yeah.
And I just sort of like lunge forward and sort of like try to shake his hand.
Oh,
My apologies, my good man. I really don't know what came over me. It happens just so often.
No. Don't worry about it, friend. He kind of like places a hand on your shoulder and gives you a little bit of a wink. Tell you what, since you went through all that trouble, here, he kind of holds out a strange coin. Seems to have this kind of strange etching on it. It's kind of like this light pink coin, and it's just got strange like marks on it, like strange runes and things like that on the coin. One side there's like a jester's head, and then on the other side is like a kind of like a jester's, like two jester's scepters like crossed over each other. Take this. It'll help with your condition, friend.
I
An
don't
opinion,
like, I don't even look at it, but I like grab it and I sort of like hug him, and I'm like, "You're such a kind man, and I would like to pickpocket."
Okay.
this man. He's gonna be like, "I'm thank you for pickpocketing me." Here is
Make
something
a
else.
sleight of hand check.
This man a
It's
pinata.
like-
It's like you'd be evil in
Quite
this guy. He
cocaine,
loves
yeah.
you.
Finally,
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
roll.
I'm a finna stab this man.
You probably love that. You're such a masochist.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That
think
is
I'd still be very wary of him and be watching quite closely.
Yeah.
Okay,
After
make
this
a perception
finish,
check.
I've got a theory, but yeah, I've got a theory for what I think.
Sorry.
the sleight of hand is a 22.
Ooh.
22. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you managed to grab a hold of a couple of coins. You're not sure how many quite yet. You'll have to have like a look at.
Okay.
13. You don't notice that.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
And I reel back and I put my hand on his shoulders. May fate smile upon you always. You have my blessing.
Of course,
And
friend. She smiles
and
on you quite favorably as well. He kind of gives you a wink.
I give him a nod and I turn to the rest of the party, and I go. It's been a long day, and I'd like some lodgings, and I truly apologize for everything that happened.
What? Why did you do that? Like, what came over you?
And as I sort of like look uncomfortably at the crowd, I'd like to talk about it in a more private environment.
Okay.
As you say that, like a small crowd that's like kind of formed around you, they're all kind of murmuring to each other now. They kind of slowly begin to disperse.
Yeah, I start shouting Infernal at them just to make them hurry off.
They all hate you
know.
already. Oh god.
I am the villain.
Why are you
You
even
get a
here?
rock thrown at you. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
It's from
I
Yrsa.
I enjoy the infamy. You know, I'm not going to be famous. I'm going to be infamous.
Right, dodge the rock. Hurry up.
Yeah, like dex save, please. Like someone genuinely
Alright.
does like just throw a rock at you. They're not impressed by the infernal.
talking
Like,
about
they're not
it,
entirely
guys.
sure what language you're speaking, but they
They
don't
don't like it.
appreciate a foreigner just shouting at them in their foreign language.
Let me see. What is it? What is it?
Out of here.
You need
Dexterity.
Yeah, click on your token, dexterity saving throw. So click on your token, go to saves.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
in that
yeah.
tool bar at the top.
yeah, you need to click on your token for it to come up though.
Yeah. I mean, mine just stays up there.
Saving throw, yeah.
Saving throw, yes.
Just dodge that
12?
shit.
Wait, it
Oh,
wasn't with advantage, it was with disadvantage, so.
No, it was
Oh,
it was a
that's
regular
true.
it was a regular roll, which
A
was
10.
like I take the first roll on a thing. So yeah, kind of.
Done.
You don't notice in time as as this kind of stone kind of bounces off your shoulder and just hits you in the shoulder.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. I got a free stone.
Give that
Sure,
to
let's
Yrsa.
let
You
do
don't
it.
take any damage or anything. You
Give
just
that
have
to
a stone
Yrsa.
thrown at you.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and give it to you. When I see Yrsa, I'm gonna be like, yeah, try again or something. I don't know. Try hitting me with this again,
She's
and
not
it
gonna
might,
hold
it
back.
might hit next time.
She's gonna take that as
I
an
mean-
insult.
My character just, I don't know. She's like into this kind of. She gets joy out of being, you know, kind of this, kind of self-destructive. Yeah, it's kind of
God.
self-destructive, but it's also kind of fun.
Sadomasochist. Right.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Thanks, I
I
hate
love it. Yeah. Oh, I love playing this character. It's so fun.
So, what does the party do now? Owen wants
Me
to
and
retire
Tia
to.
still gonna talk while this was happening.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. T would have been waiting for Yrsa to come out.
Yeah, so I come out of the like underground area back to where everyone was seated, but noticed that there's only one person here left. Poor little T, my little small one.
When she sees Yrsa, she's gonna be like, "That was totally awesome! Oh my goodness!
That was totally wicked." Yrsa, who was very, very angry, or like, you know, just like a couple of minutes ago or whatever, immediately calms down from seeing a small one and just goes up and gives her a big hug, like a big old hug, you know. She's just like, you know, I hate that goddamn woman. And like, she can show a little bit
I
more
don't
sensitivity.
blame you.
Yeah, she can show a little bit more sensitivity around T because she
Mama bear
likes T.
hug.
Yeah.
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 Well, you're just gonna discuss me. You're just gonna be
Yeah.
like, hey, like that, look girl.
Yeah, we're just it's pretty much just gonna be a girl talk about like, you know, how much like Yrsa hates that a girl, and you know, T reassuring her. I'm not gonna do girl talk like is in like an actual roleplay thing because I'm not a girl and I don't know how
cool.
to do it.
That's fine. It's okay. I also don't know how to do it, so it's
Hey, you
fine.
just think about the other thing.
Oh my god, girl!
God, girl, you're about Sera.
You wouldn't believe what happened.
She is like
Yeah.
such a bitch. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad
You
everyone
start
else here
flying.
could contribute a team group girl talk.
You know,
Yeah.
like I took in my roleplay was a girl, so you know I get to speak girl now.
Great.
That is,
But
Is
yeah,
that a recognised
That's an extra language.
It should be in a recognised
That's a-
language.
yeah, bonus language, speak girl.
Yeah, definitely.
girl talk. It's like deep speech, but like.
Yeah, I know.
I'll have you know, actually, the like quote unquote girl talk is actually abyssal.
I know. I know.
So when demons and shit are just talking to each other, they're just speaking,
Yeah.
speaking in girl talk.
Everyone else,
Oh.
everyone else is here.
We're really just like, lie down, girl.
Just demonic language.
yeah.
That's what I imagine Gil talks about in real life.
So, does anyone else want to do anything? Ori, is there any more input or hands or?
Can
is,
I sneak
T
into
and-
the Bucky's office?
Into the who?
Bucky's office.
God, this team is so
Oh my
evil.
God.
You can
They're
sure
gonna
try
arrest
to. Make a stealth check.
This team is so evil.
We're gonna, like,
Oh,
all we
God.
do is steal. Or
What
all
is-
you do is steal.
Oh, this episode's title be? It's like so chaotic.
Well, you kind of step inside. Like you open the door, step inside, and that like dude is like in there, kind of sorting out a few things. He kind of hears the door, looks up, and hands, get out. I know what you're trying to do.
It wasn't me, it was the mink. Points to Black.
Whatever you say, just get out, get out. I'm
Just
gonna have
stop.
to
It's
call the
time to
guards on
stop.
you in a minute if you don't stop with this silliness.
I'm looking for my glasses.
That's brilliant.
Don't wear glasses, hands. Leave, okay? I don't want to lose my job.
Fine. I can't promise won't come back.
She's such a
Alright,
prankster.
just don't come back when I am here, okay? Just kind of like,
I'll come back at night once you've gone home.
okay, I'm
Doubling the
gonna
guards.
affect my payroll, so that's fine. And he just kind of shoos you out as he kind of like steps up to leave himself.
Can't you leave the door open when you leave?
No, it's gonna be locked. Fool.
No, you're not fun.
Just get out of here, get out of here. And he kind of shoves you.
You'll leave.
Yeah, he just kind of closes the door behind him and locks it. And are you lingering around to watch him, or?
I looked at Oobleck and command him to go under the door into the room.
Oh my
God.
god.
Oobleck
yeah.
roll for stealth.
Get him to roll a stealth check and then make him make a dexterity check as well.
Can I thingy as him or do I
Yeah,
just
you
roll
should
as
have
my own?
access to him. Give me a moment just to double check you do have access to his sheet. Yeah, you do. Should be able to just thingy him.
Ah, yes. Can't roll from his sheet.
Oh shit.
What's his stats? And maybe just.
Oh
roll
no, you
himself
can.
and just-
Hold on. Give me a moment.
There
I
we go.
believe he was.
It was just a paired.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Just give me. There we are. Those two. Okay, now roll.
What did you want rolling?
Stealth check and then a dexterity check as well. But like the dex at the top, just click that. Okay. I'd say that would have been with advantage because he's a super small animal. And then the dexterity check. So like click the thing at the top and then it'll say like, do you want to save or? Okay. So he's unnoticed. He kind of tries to get a good purchase from underneath the door, but he just that dexterity check was a straight roll, so that's a 6. So he kind of like tries to make his way under, but as he is now, he can't get under the door.
That's fine. He'll kind of help pull him out from under the door, stroke him away. It's alright. We'll try again.
Stroking his trouser ferret. Classic.
Popular. Everyone to say. He'll
Anything else? Or? Okay.
Stroking his ferret.
Are we
What's the
going
rest
to
of
bed
the
and are we starting the next day?
yeah, are you going into the city now, or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
are we
we'll
heading to
go-
state?
I'd turn to Tim and be like, "Should we go and get a drink with this lot, and we can find somewhere to kip for the night." I
Well,
mean,
the
not sleep with Tim, just to clarify.
That'll be
Yes.
Trolls.
Sleep with
I
The
roll to
Trolls Pit
seduce
Inn
Tim.
is the main hit, the main stopping point for most travelers.
Oh, do you want to show us?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'll
I
get
can show
you
you the way. And he
get you
come
a
this way,
pint.
this way. Maybe. And he kind of thinks for a
We can
moment.
get you some blended turnips.
I would like if you don't mind, if you could get me a large jar of mayonnaise, I would really appreciate that.
I actually, Sarah really enjoys mayonnaise as well. I'm just gonna
Just
say
gonna
it.
vibe
So
with
she
them.
would be. Yeah, it's vibes.
Vibe with the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll kind of look at him very weirdly after he said mayonnaise. Be like, yes, I
Sarah,
guess
Sarah
so.
speaks up. Sarah's tail starts wagging, kind of like swaying side to side when he says that, because she likes thinks she likes the salt and mayo, and just food in general.
Salt and
Yeah,
mayo.
That's
Yeah.
salty mayo though.
Salt and mayo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. She's just got my tastes in food, so
Oh my
I,
god.
Yep.
There's something wrong with you.
Disgusting.
Just gonna come out and say it. Anyway,
Olin's body language looks a bit anxious, and he goes, "Yeah, that seems like a good place to go. Can we get a move on now? I'm sorry, but I need to tell you all some things."
yeah, you do. And we just hurry.
Okay. So you all
Olin,
make
if you
your
need
way
the
to-
bathroom, you don't need to ask anyone.
I don't think the bathroom makes you choke people, unless I've been doing it wrong.
So, I don't know if the bathroom after some dragon's breath whiskey.
Yes, very much so.
Not pleasant. I'd choke someone if I couldn't get to a bathroom.
I'd choke somebody if they paid me to.
I thought you were gonna
Just
say
the
I'd
button
get
roll.
choked if they paid me to.
I mean, same that way as well.
D&D.
God. Anyway, over to the Vane Market and Dock.
Yeah. Also, just me and T, because we aren't in this conversation.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
haven't joined up yet.
Yeah. So.
Are we gonna communicate where we are? Then?
Nah,
Or is it just
no,
gonna
no,
go
me
on
and
their
T
own
are just gonna
adventures?
go on off on our own little adventures. We don't need the rest of you. Honestly, I just want to T the entire
Yes, sir,
time.
T on.
So after the girl talk,
the mini adventure. It can be
Yeah.
a little side series.
Exactly, the mini adventure
Yes.
with the giant and the halfling.
Yes.
That's such a good spin-off.
It's like you'll
The
just
one shot that we
you'll just you'll hide in my backpack and just snipe people from afar while I'm there just axing them. It'll be great.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be amazing.
The best.
we could do that as a one shot, maybe.
Just
some
gonna
other
use the
time.
barbarian for half cover.
Yeah, I mean I'll take all the damage. She'll just do the extra damage. She'll just do the extra ranged
I was gonna
attacks.
say, I think it would be 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
Technically, you'd be deadly force. You'd be
as
your
well.
teamwork, long range and short range.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
exactly. So after the girl talk,
Team.
Yrsa feels a lot more calm. She gives T a little head rub, a little head pat, and asks if she wants to go back in the backpack for a little stroll around town.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, we are not going out
Got
there
addicted
without
to
some
it.
type of cover because I will get lost.
Yeah. Yrsa knows that, and she knows the view from up high is better. So she wants to
Yeah,
give T the best
definitely.
view.
Oh, thanks.
Somewhere it's where.
No, stop.
I'm singing mermaid, little mermaid.
You are not the little mermaid. You're the little devil child.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay. So,
T and Yrsa go off on a little mini adventure.
You, yeah, it's a little one. So, as you're walking along, towards the troll's pit inn, Olin, you feel kind of a bit of a tickle on your like kind of your side, like towards the back. When you turn to look, there's no one there.
Okay.
And that repeats every now and then. It's probably once every like 5 or so minutes. It's like it doesn't seem to be in a pattern or anything. It's just like it kind of varies in amounts of time, but you get tickled just randomly every couple of minutes. But there seems to be no source. You arrive at the troll's pit as a group. Shit, did someone ask me a question there? Sorry, my brain completely stopped working for a moment.
I was just wanting.
I think so.
No one asked me anything.
No,
Okay, just
No,
double
no.
checking.
So
yeah,
yeah,
I think
Oh,
someone
sorry.
just tickled. I think someone just tickled your brain, but there
Yeah,
doesn't
maybe.
seem to be a source.
yeah. So when you say
Yeah,
the
it's just,
group, when you say the group,
my
do you mean just the rest of them, not me and T?
Yeah, I mean you two would notice the rest of the group beginning to leave. Does anyone actually go and fetch T and Ursa, or
I probably would have shouted over and gone, "Oh, we're heading down to where the tavern."
Troll's Pit Inn?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so at
the
least
one.
we know where they are. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Gotham-
following, or are you just
Gotham
kind of sitting there
little
chatting?
adventure. Don't know. Where do you want to go, T?
Oh, you're going on your own.
I mean, we should probably go with the others, I guess.
But adventure.
I don't trust that merchant guy. But I don't trust that merchant guy.
Okay, we should probably take care of them.
Yeah.
I'll trust T to protect everyone. She gives her another little head pat as she reaches over
Alright.
into the bag.
So
It's like a human animal companion going on here.
T's adorable.
so yeah, you you make your way into a vein and kind of like jog a little to like Ursa kind of like lifts up T and then jogs to catch up to the rest of the group. You all kind of walk along to the Troll's Pit Inn. Others kind of the more perceptive bunch of you kind of notice Olin kind of like jumping a little every now and then, but that might be because of his strange condition. So you arrive. It's relatively quiet at the minute. Although you have a feeling that it's probably about to get busy pretty soon. So you step inside. It's nice and quiet in here. There's a nice warm hearth. There's kind of these flickering golden flames that seem to be magical in nature. And there we are. These like flickering golden flames in the hearth. There's a few kind of like waiters and barmaids and stuff just kind of milling about, just mostly just cleaning tables and just taking mugs back towards the kitchen area. Like I said, it's relatively empty in here. Oh,
How does
sorry. What's
to us?
I
Just
think
by
that
the
was
by.
I think that was Echo.
Sorry, I think that was Dan saying something. What did you say there, Dan?
How does Yrsa react to me if she sees us in the bar? Like, because she could get there.
Ursa's
Like, I
too
just wanted.
Ursa's too busy playing with T. Just having a general chat.
Doesn't
Just
notice me.
having a nice little time. She doesn't even acknowledge Sarah's existence at this point.
So yeah, it's relatively, like I said, it's relatively quiet in here. There's like a couple of patrons, but there's there's like plenty of seats to kind of like sit down and just get a nice relax, or you could just step up to the bar. There's someone stood at the bar, kind of just wiping it down with a cloth and just checking inventory and stuff like
I'll go straight to the bar and be like, guys, a round of drinks, please. And I don't suppose you've got a jar of mayonnaise?
Jar of mayonnaise. I'm sure we do somewhere. Looks underneath the counter and then kind of looks in this like opens the cellar and goes down for a moment and he comes back up and yeah, I have a jar of mayonnaise. That's a really weird request. Yeah, it'll only be a copper piece for this jar.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'll have a jar of the jar of mayonnaise, and I'll have 6. Is there 6 of us, or is
2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
there's
6,
6 of you.
I'll be sharing the mayonnaise.
and I'll have 6 pints of mead as well, please.
All right, the 6 pints of mead. That's a more normal request. That'll be well, yeah, I can just do a quick deal for you and just a silver piece for those 6 pints.
Perfect. I'll hand
Yeah.
over the money and then go
Okay.
and
Places the jar of mayonnaise and Tim kind of like takes it and walks over with you. He kind of like sits cross-legged in his chair for a moment. Opens the jar and you're just noticing now this guy's barefoot. He's been barefoot this entire time, and he just kind of begins eating the jar by like his foot the
I walk,
scoop mayonnaise out of the jar and then
Aw,
munching
I
it
walk
off.
dirty
over
pig.
and not even caring, and I'm just gonna be like, "Can I have some mayonnaise?" as well, please?"
Dirty
Like,
Oh,
you know,
do
just
you
not
like
even
mayonnaise too?
formalities.
Go ahead. And he kind of holds out the jar to you.
Yeah, and then I use my tail and scoop some up on my tail and eat it from there.
Okay.
I use my hand, get my hand straight. Yeah, jail.
Nice.
Okay then.
That's a scene.
One that Yrsa
And
did
then,
not pay any
yeah,
attention
I
to.
lick my tail. You know, I suck my tail. This
Nope.
looks pretty phallic.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's not
Whoa,
cool.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's. If we ever get art for this, if we ever get like someone to animate this, oh god.
Please.
I think my
So,
internet's
like,
dying.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, she was eating the mayo anyway.
So yeah, no, it's not long before your drinks arrive. Pretty soon after.
Yeah, I think my internet's dying. So
Kind of comes
if
over.
we would like wrap it up quickly because my internet is literally trying to kill me right now.
Really
Yeah.
uncomfortable by my
In
display.
front of everyone who doesn't have it. The barmaid certainly is. She kind of gives you this really fucking weird look. Walks away as soon as she can, very quickly.
DM, you should check your PMs.
Not
DMs.
uncomfortable, not uncomfortable as such, but sat in the back ever seen before.
I mean, like, I might lock eyes with you. You want to join?
Definitely not.
My tail.
Definitely not.
And then I just go back to eating with my tail, and it's great.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm having a good time, and I'm taking drinks in between. You know?
I'll probably
So,
having finished like the first round of drinks and them two finishing off May, I'll go back to the bar and be like, "Have you got any rooms for the night?" To the other guys and be like, "Do you guys want rooms as well?"
oh yeah, yeah.
I'd like one.
I mean, I
So
can monk up with people if they want.
Yeah.
Wait, me and T get a room.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
too fast.
Me
So,
and T.
I don't take up a lot.
What rooms
she's
have you
a
got?
troll. And she kind of looks up at you and yeah, we have rooms. We have rooms. She kind of like checks the
Hello? Is my mic working?
the ledger. We have about yeah, that's three rooms. So if all of you want to get a rooms, I think you might need to share.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem.
yeah, that's fine. How much are the rooms? And
Yeah.
One
bunking up with
one
me.
silver a night for one room.
does that include breakfast?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, who wants to room up with me? Because I don't mind having a cheaper room. I mean,
I kind of feel like it's already to 3, so obviously Ursa and T, Hans and Olin, and then me and Sarah by default.
okay, cool, right.
You don't what? Sorry, your mic cut out.
Who?
I don't mind that.
Okay, my
I
mic's
think Hans
muted
is
again.
speaking, but she's not coming through.
Awesome.
Wait.
What did you say there, Hans? Your mic cut out on my end. I don't know if
Yeah,
you'll-
same here.
Oh, wait, I think
Technical
yeah.
issues. I was saying I don't need a
Oh,
room.
But
I've
yeah,
got
you
one.
live here.
Yep.
Oh, look at this! Look at this non-forest.
In which case, I will shove Sarah in a room by herself, and
Oh, tight! I got a
I'll
room.
go in with Olin to kind of keep an eye on him. And the girls are obviously having the little
they're,
sleepover party in the other room.
Little slumber party.
But yeah.
Turn back to the barmaid and go. Do you want paying in advance or paying in the morning?
Whichever works best for you.
We'll
do
we'll
you have
pay
any...
after breakfast then, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course. Just make sure you don't dash off. I'll hunt you down myself. If you do, she can. It's a slight chuck.
Oh, yeah. I kind of like do like a hand gesture, like, don't
Seriously
be
though,
silly.
if you do sell me short, I will find you and I will eat you whole.
Cool.
Walk up to the barmaid and say, "Well, who gave us the mayo?"
Yeah, you're able to find her. She's just kind of walking about.
I say, "Thank you for the mayonnaise. I enjoyed it greatly."
Please tell me she saw the match at the Colosseum bit. I want her to hate him. Hate her.
I get the feeling she's probably been working all day and not had a chance to look at it, but
God.
you have
And
a feeling she's definitely going to hear about.
Yeah, does the
what
newspaper
happened.
exist?
And come morning, there's probably going
Word
to
of
be a bit
mouth
more
is very
hostility.
powerful.
I'm just gonna thank her and be like, that mayo was great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, miss. You're very weird.
Thank you.
Kind of
That's a
just walks
compliment.
off. Walks away
And then
quickly.
I just skipped to my bedroom just happily because
Yeah, I kind of stretch and be like, right, I'm off to bed. We've got this fight tomorrow, so we need to be well rested.
Yeah, the troll who owns the inn would have she'd ask if you have anything that you want to have for breakfast in the following morning.
Oh, full cooked thing. You know, ready.
Full
Like,
Gavafelian.
yeah, exactly.
Which is basically a full English, but Pearl is
Yeah.
equivalent.
Yep. One of those,
I
just
would
to
like
kind of,
roast
set us ready
tiefling.
for the day.
Roast tiefling, please. I've procured
A
a
roast
A
tiefling.
roast. A roast what?
a roast tiefling.
Roast
I've
tiefling.
procured
But
a
they
live
don't.
one for you.
They cook
Roast
very well because
tiefling.
resistant. You know.
Exactly.
So,
That's why you get the flavor. By
you
enough of
know.
it more than you can chew.
Anyone
bit-
else have anything specific, or just surprise you?
I
Yeah,
think
just anything.
Teal probably wants
yeah,
some
full
tea.
English as well, but with salt and mayo, please.
What's in English?
Oh,
Sorry, I mean a full. What's
Full common.
Gavafellium.
full
I'll have a full
Ubane?
Monty.
I don't know.
I'll have a full Monty, please.
Full Gavafellium.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
you know, I'll have a full whatever. You know, a full breakfast.
Well, we'll see you in the morning, Hans. We'll meet you back here. Well, I guess you'll come and meet us here.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll come here in the morning.
Yeah, come and have
Alright.
breakfast with us.
If you insist.
I'll come up in a while.
Right then, night, lads. And I
Night.
head off to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, head off
Hmm.
to bed.
Yeah, same. I just take tea and then.
Hans will down his drink and head to the docks.
Okay, you head down to the docks.
Yeah.
He'll go onto a ship and head to bed.
Okay, so you're gonna sleep on your ship.
Yeah, I'm
And,
guessing
I'm-
T's already out of the bag at this point, so me and T just walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the
you wouldn't
bag.
see
Yeah,
in the
defo.
He just stayed in the bag drinking mead.
It's a Pokeball.
Olin, what? Trying to say something there? What do you do?
I want to check my possessions to see if everything is still okay.
Actually, we didn't ask about Olin's condition. We just kind of skipped that.
We can
You
talk
can-
about it over
You
breakfast.
can get that next. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check your possessions. There, everything there is fine. The tickling is kind of stopped an hour later. And you managed to get a hold of 3 gold from Tim.
Disappointing.
And you also have a small piece of paper in
Oh.
in one of your pockets.
Is it
It's
a
kind of
paper
folded
that
up.
I got from?
It's
from
like
the
it's
fighting?
new to your inventory. Like you don't remember it being there.
Okay.
It's like folded up at the minute.
But do I remember taking it, like feeling it in my hand before?
No, you don't remember taking it.
I
It's
want
all
to
powerful.
take a look at it.
Sorry, what was that? Did you say you were opening?
Yeah, I want to see what it says.
Okay, you kind of unfold it. It's just a little note, and it just says, you almost hear it. It's like it's in this really scraggly, messy writing, handwriting, and it just says, "Very well done, friend. I quite like you. Keep the gold. Also, here's a turnip." And then you feel something kind of just form on
He
the top of your
duped
head.
you.
He gave you the turnip after all.
Yeah, he's level 20.
I crumple the paper and throw it into a corner, just littering.
Okay.
I go out into. I'm assuming it's dark now.
Yeah. You did feel on the top of your head.
It's the turn.
But is it dark outside?
Yeah, I'd say by this point, it's probably dark outside.
Okay, I want to go into one of the darker corners outside the tavern and sort of lie down again. Not lie down, sit down with my back against the wall. I want to open my mask, then
What?
start eating the turnip
Okay.
where no one can see me.
I thought you said opening up your ass, and I was like,
I said that too.
Open up my ass.
that's one way of consuming.
So yeah, you kind of munch on the turnip. It's quite delicious.
And I write in my diary.
Okay.
Yeah. Before I go to bed, can I ritually cast identify on my ring just to see what it
You have
actually
no more
is?
spell slots.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, ritually. That's fine.
It's ritual.
Ritual. You ritually cast an identify.
It's 10 minutes long.
You spend 10 minutes. Doesn't identify need something? I don't
What?
think you have the material component for identify.
Oh,
I
wait,
think it needs like
I
a.
thought do you not have that as just a starter character? Just as
Yeah,
like
but for
because it's like
rituals, you need the
No,
materials.
uh
If you're just gonna cast it as a spell, like
wait,
use a
let
spell slot, you can just do it. I think.
me see. What would I? Well, I'm gonna check that.
Yeah, you need a pearl worth at least 100 gold.
Fine. Well, did I feel what it was anyway? You said there was nothing.
Yeah, you get you're not entirely sure what this is. You've yet to discover the effects of the ring.
Well, then I go to bed annoyed I don't have a pill.
I want to take a look at the little coin he gave me too. With
Have a
the
look at
two
the
jesters
what?
on it.
Sorry.
The coin with the two jesters, and
Oh yeah, the coin. Like I said, it's a pink coin with a jester's face on one side and kind of jester's scepters crossed on the other side. And it's got these strange runes on it that you don't recognize.
oh, have I ever seen the language that the runes are written in?
No, you haven't. I wouldn't say so.
Well, I pocket the coin and go up to my room.
So yeah, Ori, you hear the door and Olin steps in. I'm assuming you've put your mask. Okay.
I kind of hear him come in and kind of watch him get into his bed and then just roll over and fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't take anything off, not even the mask. And like just completely straight, like a psychopath.
There's not even any beds. So right.
Yeah. I'm thinking we'll leave off here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were a couple of people were trying to say something. We'll start with Yrsa. What were you trying to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say me and T go back to the room. And if Yrsa asks T, would you like a story before bed? Yeah, I've got plenty of stories from up in the mountains. Have a lot of folk tales.
How many drinks did we have downstairs in the bar?
You've already had some.
That's
From my
Exactly.
You're already like mortal, actually. Probably.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution save real quick.
Oh, the AC's gonna be higher.
Give me 2 seconds. Maybe more than 2 because my laptop hates my existence. Oh no, it's
I
okay.
can
We're
roll it
back.
for you if you need me to.
Hopefully that does it. Saving throw or ability check?
Saving throw.
7 and 4.
6 and a 9.
69. 69.
69.
Yeah, you're
the nice number.
You're somewhat
No,
drunk by this point.
Yeah.
Just kind of wasted.
T's head
You're not
will
wasted.
hit the
You're
pillow.
just pretty tipsy.
T's head will hit the pillow and she will be out like a light.
Okay.
Yrsa would just she would literally just go ah, and then she would tuck her into bed properly, make sure she's all comfortable before going to bed herself.
Okay. Anyone else want to do something before we leave off?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So
Might as well check his chip to make sure there's like nothing out of place.
Yeah, nothing's out of place.
He'll head below deck and bed.
So, doing such an eventful day, you feel like this is a milestone in your journey. You guys will level up to level 2.
Oh my
Hey.
goodness!
If you
Crazy.
get-
What does that mean? I do it. How does? Do I get any new spells? Set up.
I believe you do. Do let me know. You also get your subclass because you're a wizard. Anyone else who
yeah,
gets
my-
something major at 2nd level, please do like PM me in your free time to like let me know
Let me see.
what's happening for your 2nd level.
So how do I level up in my character sheet?
I'll do it for you.
Ah.
Alright, cool. Right.
So next session you'll all be like level 2, and I'll
Do I get to
sort it
pick
all
more
out.
like stuff to throw my stats into, like like intelligence and all that?
You
At
will
level
get
four.
that to
ASI.
level 4.
Yeah, it's a level 4.
That comes at level 4. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So you know what kind of wizard I want to be. So.
Yeah, I already know what subclass you're taking. So yeah. Thanks for.
You want to have a little bit of
Right.
end chat? Yeah.
No, my internet is
Little bit of
dying.
after
I
game.
can't do an
I
end
mean-
chat. I mean, once I've closed Foundry, I might be able
I mean,
to.
it doesn't be- Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you don't even have to have.
Yeah.
But so is a live stream.
Right. I'm just gonna say like the final things. Like Okay. Thank you for everyone for watching. If you've watched to this point, if you're watching this at a later date or if you're watching it on YouTube, thank you very much. Give the Twitch channel a follow. Give the YouTube channel a subscribe. Like the video, all that good jazz. Just help support the channel if you enjoyed it. We enjoy making this content, and we hope you enjoy it too. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.